Happy birthday to Peeje. Peeje's birthday is sponsored by Boost.
Absolutely. Peeje, I don't know if you knew that or not.
It's in the contract.
Your birthday is definitely sponsored by Boost.
My mother's birthday is sponsored by
Peeje,
Boost.
I don't know. You get unlimited talk, text, and data on your birthday. You know what I mean? For just $25 a month.
A lot of birthday texts.
Yeah.
You know how that can go.
First month is on me, Peeje. I got you. Don't even trip. I got $25.
That's just Code Mall.
Yeah,
not New
yeah.
Rory Mall.
That's just me right there. I got you. Don't worry about that. Happy birthday, my guy Peeje, though.
Yeah, man. I didn't know Peeje was that old. I thought we were closer in age.
Peeje is not old. Man.
He's not old at all.
No, I'm old. Actually, I'm not old, but I'm older.
You're not old for the earth. You're old for the room.
Thank you, Rory. The earth.
No, but like this
The
room.
earth being older.
There's rocks that been here since BC.
That really helps me that the earth is older.
No, for like being on earth, you're not old.
Yes,
That's what I'm saying.
thank you,
like there's
Rory.
older people, but like in the room.
Yes, there are older people on earth than me. I'm not the oldest man on earth, Rory.
In the room, though, you are.
In the room, yes. In this room.
Maybe
yes.
on the block.
I am. On this block, Demaris, I'm not, because we don't want to get demonetized. I'm not going to curse at you. But wait, 7 seconds, we past 7? We good? We in the clear? Hey, Demaris, fuck you, all right?
Well, Maul, you have a birthday coming up.
I do have a birthday coming up. Getting older, Demaris. See, older. I now be the oldest nigga on both of these blocks.
46.
Stop playing with me, yo.
How? I don't
Stop
know.
playing. All right, so then just shut up. Stop guessing. Stop trying to guess.
Pay me to
the
talk.
It was kind of close, though, right?
Nah, she's off. She's off a little bit.
44?
44.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, well, you look great.
Thank you.
What are you gonna do for your birthday? Virgo babies, Virgo season. How come you guys?
He's a Libra.
How come you guys
He's a
post
Libra.
memes like, "Ooh, everyone, watch out! The Virgos are coming."
definitely
He's a
posted.
Libra. And he's
I
a
saw
Virgo.
somebody post.
Oh, you're a Libra?
Yes, I'm a Libra.
Oh, not all of September is not Virgo.
No.
Oh, see, I don't know shit.
Yeah.
Who cares?
I just assumed September was.
Who's counting?
I think after the 22nd.
If you want me to be a Virgo, Rory, I'll be a Virgo for you. I'm a Virgo, yeah.
No, you ain't a Virgo. You're very much a Libra.
How am I very much a Libra? Explain it,
Very much a
Demaris.
Libra.
What
You're
makes
very
me
charming,
very much?
very charming.
Is that
very
what they say about Libras?
Very balanced, very shallow a little bit.
But you're very shallow as well.
I am not shallow.
What?
I am not shallow.
You was as shallow as that water you fell in that pool when you was trying to make that video.
That was deep. That water was deep. You see, I stood up completely and was still in the water. Like,
How's that bruise doing? You good?
it's the bruise is healing up. Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
good.
Broke my coochie, like Issa said, but
Broke
the
my
bruise is
coochie.
healing.
Issa said she broke her coochie?
Broken pussy. You don't remember?
No, wasn't that It was Molly that had the broken pussy.
Yeah, but Issa
Yeah.
sung it.
Oh,
was
yeah,
fire
she did.
freestyle.
She did. I missed that show.
I do too.
I miss Insecure Sundays.
Well, anyways, merch is on sale right now.
Yeah.
NewRoryMall.com. Also for $5 just for the month. You can get all of this ad-free on Patreon, patreon.com/NewRoryMall. So no birthday plans whatsoever.
Not yet. I think I'm gonna go away though. I think I'm gonna take a little vacation.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure where.
You say that a lot and then you stay in your house.
No. This birthday, I'm gonna go away for sure. I'm gonna take a trip.
I guarantee you come Wednesday before his birthday. He's like, yeah, just gonna go see mom and my sister.
No, I'm gonna do that this weekend.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that this weekend. So,
Do you have
so that weekend I can leave.
a spot in mind?
Not yet. I've been looking at
Demaris could be a tour guide.
Demaris could be a tour guide. She travels often. I don't know. I've been looking at some places in Mexico. I've been looking at some places in the Caribbean Virgin Islands.
Okay.
Just trying to see, what I like. Take a little vacation, get some sun.
If you want to skip
water.
the hurricane season, you could go to the ABC Islands, which is what I did, like the Aruba, Bonaire, Curacao. They miss hurricane season because they're out of the hurricane belt. So
Yeah. I was looking at all of that.
This is like a dolo trip or maybe like a, I don't know, lucky lady or
I don't know. I might take
maybe
like
the fellas.
three porn stars with me.
That's fun.
Yeah.
that's fun.
Yeah, just have some fun.
I mean,
talk.
just let us know what island you go to. I think I'm free that
God
weekend.
damn, you always inviting yourself somewhere.
All right, if Maul goes to an island with 3 porn stars and tells like, it's an island though. Like I could just go. I'm not invited, but like if we run into each other, there's only so many resorts.
Yeah.
I don't think that's inviting yourself.
No, you can stay.
Like I like Aruba.
Yeah, come on, pull up. It's all good.
And like, of course, we'll take the week off because it's your birthday. So I'll have the time.
Yeah.
Might as well.
Bring the cameras. Might as well.
Bring some porn stars.
If it's porn stars, we need cameras. You know that. Can't have a porn star without a camera.
That's what I mean. By definition, they'd just be fucking at that point.
Exactly.
But did anyone do anything fun this weekend? I was on daddy duty pretty much the entire time. Trying to teach my daughter how to clean.
Oh,
Yeah.
How's it going?
Good so far. She likes cleaning now because she thinks
Okay.
it's fun. Like she gets the Swiffer. It's fun for now.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna see how long that's gonna last.
Well, that's good.
And I posted on my close friends. And this is where I think a lot of my friends are pieces of shit. Because everyone was DMing me back saying that it was misogynistic that I was making Amara vacuum.
Okay.
And to me, that makes... That's not misogynist. Everyone should know how to clean.
Yeah.
You're misogynistic for thinking I did it just because she was a girl.
That is true. Yeah.
You think I yelled at her to get back in the kitchen after she was done?
Yeah, everybody should know how to clean. Cleaning is fun.
I've met a lot of adults.
Cleaning.
I love cleaning.
Yeah.
It's therapeutic. I've met a lot of adults that don't have any home training. And I don't want my kid to go out into the world.
No.
Like adults that don't know how to properly clean a bathroom is just, it's odd to me.
Those are one of the things how do you not know how to clean a bathroom?
No, you'd be surprised.
Like, how do you not know how to clean a bathroom? Like, just think about that. How do you not know how to clean, period? But how do you not know how to clean a bathroom?
Either you had dirty parents or really rich parents, I guess. It's either, I don't know if there's a gray area there. It's either like you had a maid or you just had the dirtiest house ever.
Yeah, I just don't get that you don't know how to clean. That's like...
Well, but you do have to be taught how to clean properly.
Yeah.
You do.
But even if you're not, like... I think you just end up picking up on how to clean. Like, even if you had parents that weren't like the cleanest, like as an adult, like I know some people who, growing up, they didn't have the cleanest of houses, but now their houses are spectacular. Like, it's like, wow, like they taught themselves how to, you know what I mean? Like even if they weren't handed that, it was like, you pick up on that.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. My mother was very clean and taught me how to clean. So I don't know how that looks like if you weren't taught how to, like, I wasn't really taught how to cook. I kind of taught myself how to cook. I'm not great at it, but
yeah, you pick up on it.
But I feel like someone should teach you how to clean a toilet. Like just spraying the shit in there and like people know how to sweep. That's not cleaning.
Right. Yeah, I don't know how people don't know how to clean.
But
you gotta get on your hands and knees and hit them fucking corners of like the baseboards on the floor.
Corners.
You gotta hit them corners, hands and knees.
With
a bowl of fucking Pine Sol and bleach and Dawn, and just pass out scrubbing the corners of the floor.
Breathing all them fumes, get lightheaded, crack a window.
Yeah. Over the weekend, the VMAs did happen, and it wasn't because I was on dad duty. I had literally no interest in watching the VMAs. I thought you were gonna come here, talk your shit. You and I have had this Mariah argument that you made up all because I said I wasn't familiar. I thought you would come here talking your shit that your girl got the Vanguard Award, which is very much deserved, and her performance was incredible. Mariah is still Mariah, even when it's not December. I thought you would come here a little bit more bravado.
I'm a terrible podcast personality because I didn't watch the VMAs. I didn't even know the VMAs were going on until like I got on Instagram last night, and I damn sure didn't know that Mariah received anything until you just told me.
All right, do you think that's you being a bad podcaster or it just being kind of over for people caring about the VMAs? Because there was a time when we all as a family sat on the internet just so we could commentate on the VMAs.
I don't think that the people have stopped caring about the VMAs. I think we've aged out. I don't think we're the target audience. What do you mean? I mean,
Mariah's here.
Mariah's here because they're giving her an award. The same way that they used to give back in the day, we used to watch Diana Ross and Luther get awards.
And instead of Drewski hosting, they got LL Cool J. And I love LL, don't get it twisted, but I feel like they're skewing more towards old people. Like Steven Tyler performed.
Oh, wow. Well, yeah, I guess I just didn't know.
Busta, who I love. Always want Busta to perform, but I feel like they skewed more towards us than anybody.
Well, they should have advertised it better to us because I had no idea that any of those people were performing. I only knew LL Cool J was hosting because I looked up when I was in Midtown yesterday and was like, oh, LL Cool J is hosting the VMAs. Like, that's
What has been in these boardrooms the reason why comedians are like no longer hosting these types of things? I mean, I know Shane Gillis just did the ESPYs, but that was like standard for all award shows. Not so much the VMAs, but in general, that there was always a comedian. Like why they're not giving Drewski the bag to do like real skits about award shows while he's hosting is beyond me.
Yeah.
Like Drewski should be hosting this. Drewski is funny. He can deliver. He's creative. He understands what's going on in the industry and the culture. Like, I love LL. He's great. Go. But why would he need to host? Why?
Because it's LL. I mean, it's the name at this point. It's the name. LL is, he's hosted awards before.
We live in the clip society, whether we like it or not.
You talking about Pusha and Malice or?
Yes.
Yeah, that was funny.
Right now, the only clip I'm seeing on YouTube, VMAs 2025, is LL Cool J opening that's 2 minutes long. Go look at what Shane Gillis ESPN monologue is for the ESPYs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
But this if you want to make a moment, because that's what I mean. Award shows, just by statistically across the board, no matter what the genre is or award show, are dying the same way everything is
why?
In TV world. Because I mean, we're tuned into Netflix, Hulu. People just aren't on TV like that, and they get their content in other places. So if you want to create these moments and create these clips and get people excited, why are you not having more comedic stuff happening during these shows?
Yeah, but I think even if you have somebody like a Drewski hosting the VMAs, I don't know if it does much for the VMAs. I don't know if the viewership is up or not.
I'm saying just more so on the clip related things. I'm not going to sit here and play Monday morning quarterback and act like I know what would get ratings with a TV network for an award show. I'm saying just based off someone that missed the show and was looking at the clips on YouTube, because that's a world that we live in.
Yeah.
It feels disconnected, in my opinion.
Well, the Soul Train Awards were canceled, right? What other awards was canceled? The BET Awards? The BET Hip Hop Awards?
Yeah, it's only BET Awards now. And even with the BET Awards, I mean, I know the Hip Hop Awards was where the ciphers were, but why don't you merge those two things in? Like, the only reason people were really watching these things was because of the ciphers. And even if you didn't see the show, the ciphers would go crazy on YouTube, which is a huge platform for Viacom no matter what. I just feel like award shows are running away from the things that actually track, of like why we are really here for that.
I mean, I think that, it's just a sign of the times. We see so much of these celebrities and artists daily on social media. We have so many other performance platforms now, things like that, to where, Soul Train Award or BT Hip Hop Award or even the VMAs doesn't have the allure that it once had.
Yeah, and I think it also goes back to what we've always discussed, that this new generation doesn't really have superstars. Of course, there's, in the pop world, they had Sabrina Carpenter perform, but like we were just saying, it skews old. Steven Tyler, Lady Gaga, Mariah Carey, Busta Rhymes, Post Malone and Jelly Roll. I mean, Post, I still think, is now getting closer to legacy. He's been out for over a decade. There's no new superstars that at least hip hop or R&B is going to run. Like, I can't wait to see that. Like, when Beyonce and Kendrick were performing at the BET Awards when Lemonade came out, like, we all stopped what we were doing. Who, like, what, we can't wait for the Lil Baby performance? Like,
yeah.
What is award? They did their best. Like, I could never even critique someone in that boardroom of like, well, I got Lady Gaga and Steven Tyler. Like, all right, you did your job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Definitely. No, the names
who do they even have to like pick from with the new generation? All right, Travis Scott would put on an incredible performance, but I don't know if Travis Scott is taking his time out to go do.
He's not. Without
a new album or a new song he's trying to push, because it's not that important to him, and it shouldn't be. So, yeah, you should go with the TikTok stars. Go with the comedians. Music is dead. Like, just go with the funny shit.
Who performed again?
Mariah Carey, Sabrina Carpenter, Lady Gaga, Steven Tyler, Lola Young, Post Malone, Jelly Roll, J Balvin, DJ Snake.
Oh, there you go. They ain't got none of us up there.
Who would they pick?
I'm just saying that
has
they didn't have none of
coming
us.
out that does good performances.
Now I will say this though.
I think Cardi should have performed. She has an album coming out in 10 days.
Yeah, Imaginary Players probably gotten performed.
Yeah. I think that would have went crazy.
Wait.
You don't think people... Shit, we were at the WWE shit when she came out and people liked it.
So you
and
don't
even,
think that Cardi should perform her new single for an upcoming album at the Video Music Awards?
I'm saying...
That doesn't make sense to you?
I'm not mad at that, but I don't know if I would have wanted to see that though.
Okay.
Not mad at it.
Well, whether you wanted to see it or not, that's not really what we was talking about. We're saying that she should have done it. That just marketing wise, that makes sense.
Okay.
That's usually what happens when people have new albums coming out.
I have liked Cardi's marketing so far, at least on socials. I think what she was doing,
selling the
her vinyls on 2/5 with the incense and shit. Like I like that type of
She
stuff.
was not on 2/5 selling.
Yes,
Yeah, she was.
No,
with
she
the
was not.
blanket laid out and everything.
in the
She was on
stage.
125th Street selling.
I don't know if it was 2/5, but it was in the city somewhere.
No.
Yeah, can we pull it up?
For real?
I said 2/5
and it was
because
niggas wasn't out there like running down on Cardi like
The security was everywhere.
it's on her Instagram, John.
on 125th Street. That's crazy. If she did that, that's wild.
But I mean, I think that type of marketing is like what's kind of needed right now, especially for her too. And like even this whole story of like, I'm a single mother and I need to sell, my label says I need to sell these. Like her personality is always her gold. So I think this has been great what she's been doing.
That is
here.
125th Street.
I think it's great.
with the 125th Kaylani hoodie on that
Yeah.
you know she got from the vendor next door.
100%. With the hat on. Yeah, I think this type of stuff is what connects. If you're gonna do IG shit, like this is the best way, in my opinion.
I'm looking forward to. I want to hear this album though. I do want to hear this project.
I just want to know if like somebody happened to be walking by and they were like, "Yeah, I got cash on me now." Is the music on there?
No, they probably she probably
just,
give them.
It's probably just blanks.
It's definitely just
Yeah, it's probably just blanks, just the covers. But okay, I'm not mad at that.
yeah. But no,
It would have been dope if that was really the album and she was like it was really for sale right there. That would have been fly.
I think would have been cool if she did this shit outside the garden last night.
Oh yeah, at the VMAs.
Like if she did that
It
shit,
wasn't at the Garden.
oh, wasn't?
You think the VMAs was at Madison Square Garden?
Damn, am I getting that old that I was?
You think
Was that SOBs?
that shit was in Long Island at the USB Arena?
Oh shit, was it? Okay, I told you I didn't watch it.
The Garden, no.
It used to be,
No, yeah, when the VMAs was a thing, yeah.
but also they have the theater in the garden.
yeah, no. That shit was in Long Island,
right.
bro. That shit was...
Well, then never mind, Cardi, because the Van Wyck is
That's
is
Long
still
Island,
in a-
right? The USB
Yeah.
Arena? Yeah, UBS Arena, excuse me. No, it's USB.
You're confusing your letters like Young Thug.
Listen, man, I'm dyslexic. What do you want me to do? But I did love Doja Cat's performance, though.
You love anything Doja.
Doja is incredible. I don't know how people don't talk about Doja. Doja is...
People talk about Doja all the time.
Do they?
Yes,
24/7.
she's one of the biggest
You're
artists.
you're not the target audience, but yes.
Yo,
You don't do
Doja...
nothing but talk about
thinking
Doja.
some underground shit.
No, not underground.
Like, yo, y'all up on this Doja?
No, but the way I hear people talking about the Cardis and the Lottos and the it's like, yo, y'all, Doja is light years ahead of all
But
of these
Doja-
other artists y'all talking
But
about.
Doja has a different audience than the rest of them. So
'Cause she's a
Doja gets
different
talked
artist.
about more than them, but she has
Really?
a different. Yes,
I don't see
Doja is
people talking about Doja.
a pop superstar. Yes,
Doja is incredible. She's in like everything about Doja Cat to me is like she's Madonna, she's Janet, she's Paula Abdul, she's
Very much Paul Abdul.
Cyndi Lauper, she embodies like the 80s pop, 90s pop. Like she is incredible. Doja Cat is incredible.
Okay, why don't we view Nicki the same way too? Is Nicki not a pop star too?
Nicki is a pop star.
I mean, I know the answer to this question, but I love Doja. I think she's super talented, but at the end of the day, she is a rapper. Like she can really rap.
She can rap, she can sing.
All of her music is
can dance.
rooted very much in hip hop, even her pop records.
She can't. No, it's not. She can rap, and she does rap very well. But the majority of Doja's main music is not traditional hip hop. Doja is more pop than Nicki. Nicki's pop because she's popular, and she makes pop
What's
music.
pills, what's
definitely
pills and
more
poison? What's
okay.
Starship? What's
Yes, yes.
No, those are pop records. Yeah, but Doja is more traditional pop than Nicki Minaj
Yes.
for sure.
And
you guys would
also-
say what was her last album even labeled as?
Doja?
Yeah.
I think that was
her
rap.
last name was rap because it was a rap album. Remember?
It was rap, hip hop, I think. for
Okay,
sure.
so I guess my point still stands on why is Nicki not said to be the same?
But people have been saying people have always said that Nicki's a pop star.
Okay.
Yeah, Nicki was one of the first like pop rap like superstars. Nicki's a pop star.
Okay.
But Nicki will always be a rap star first.
Yeah.
I'm
Doja
saying,
was
why
known
isn't
as a pop
Doja that?
star first because Doja was known as a pop star first. Y'all didn't discover that
Bitch,
Doja
I'm a
could
Cow is
rap.
a rap song.
Okay. Y'all didn't discover that Doja could rap until like y'all started really listening like, oh, Doja can rap. Whereas Nicki came out rapping and then she turned into a pop star.
Well, different times and different approaches, because one was coming up through like Smack DVD, come up DVD type thing. But
yeah, one was in the studio with Stat. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a different.
Yeah, one was with Fendi.
Yeah,
one was with
Doja makes dancing a thing. And like when you make dancing and performing a thing, it helps with the whole pop star thing.
What do you think Nicki, Safari, and will.i.am did on Letterman?
That's a legendary performance. That is a legendary performance.
When we
Safari don't get enough credit for that.
When we
don't get enough credit.
When we interviewed Safari, there's been like very few real regrets in my life.
Yeah.
That's part of life. You gotta live with regrets. There's one that like keeps me up at night, and it's not doing a full video breakdown with Safari of him standing like this for 1:30.
Yeah.
To the side.
Yeah. Listen, man, he was doing what he had to do. It's part of the performance, man.
No, it wasn't.
It was.
Nobody could ever say Nicki Minaj was a bad girlfriend. Nope. All right. You're with will.i.am, who I've given shit lately, but will.i.am is 1000%, I don't need to tell you, a fucking icon. Nicki Minaj, a fucking icon. Even at that time, she was getting into her icon status.
Safari, icon.
Two icons are performing
don't do that
on fucking Letterman.
Yeah.
Another icon. You know how people have waited their whole life for David Letterman to introduce you?
Yeah, look at Safari getting this shit off.
And she let her boyfriend, which like they're all in this futuristic look and everything. The dance was Safari's in a pink t-shirt and a fitted, standing like this.
Yeah, but he was part of.
Nobody can even see.
What if it comes to find out that Safari did the choreography for this?
Oh,
you gonna give him his flowers? You gonna give him his flowers? Then see, that's what I'm saying. Give Safari his flowers.
Everyone watching Letterman that night was like, yeah, I've heard of this Nicki girl. I think I've heard will.i.am. Who the fuck is this guy in the pink t-shirt doing the robot?
Legend.
He's still sitting like this.
Yeah.
Fam, you could have just came off camera. Like, you didn't even need to be in frame. You think everyone right now is watching like, damn, what happens when that guy wakes up?
I guarantee you. I guarantee people in the audience was like, yo, but when is he going to get into his thing? Like, he's just standing, part of the set.
What's this little Easter egg in the back? Josh, can you skip? Because I'm telling you, it's like 1:45. Like Safari stays like this. You have to go far into the performance.
Yeah.
He's still there. We're at 2:29.
Oh, get it to your shit. Yeah.
Like he could have been a dancer the whole time. We didn't need him. Now he's going to split two icons. Nicki Minaj is the greatest girlfriend of all time.
Yeah.
Atanda.
Yeah.
What is Safari doing?
And he got the shirt on that when the album dropping. Yeah. That's what he was supposed to do.
So
what number was will.i.am on the greatest producers of the 21st century?
Safari should have been right
Nicki
there.
Minaj, the greatest female rapper of all time.
Mm-hmm.
will.i.am, icon, changed the sound of music. And then you have Safari.
He changed the way music
in a pink
looked.
t-shirt. It's not even the aesthetic of this performance.
Yeah, Pink Friday. He's letting you know. I bet you everybody knew when Pink Friday was coming out though.
How do you think he pitched this to Nicki? Like, I need to know when they were in rehearsals, like how Safari gave it up.
Nicki probably was like, yo, she knows Safari could dance. Like, he could pop.
No, that ain't it. Y'all ain't seen Safari nudes. I have. I understand why he was up on that stage.
All right, well, you're gonna.
I'm just saying.
You're gonna always win.
Hey, dog.
No, you're gonna always win that. Once you say a guy's nudes, you won. Like, I can't even go back and forth with you.
I understand why he was up on that stage. I probably would have let that nigga do anything too. Hey, man.
All right. In her defense, I've always wondered how good Yoko Ono's pussy must have been. Because
that's another one.
John Lennon got to perform with his idol Chuck Berry on what was American Bandstand? It was Letterman became the guy, but it was the guy before that.
And let Yoko get her shit off?
Yoko on there playing the tambourine. She got a microphone. She's screaming with Chuck Berry.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, how good a pussy you gotta have where you could just let your girl get a cowbell, tambourine, and a microphone when you get to perform with your idol.
Fire. Look at her.
Oh yeah, she on a bongo. She starts screaming at one point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some gas.
Look at Chuck Berry's face.
Clock it.
Hey, what is this bitch doing?
Clock it.
That's the greatest. That's Chuck Berry. Like, he's like, that was off key.
Motherfucker like created rock and roll.
Yeah.
Like I need to know in the rehearsals, like how John even pitched that to Chuck. Like, yeah, no, I'm gonna have this crazy bitch scream during the whole time. Imagine trying to tell will.i.am and Jimmy Iovine, yeah, my boyfriend's gonna wear a pink t-shirt and do the robot.
Yeah. Fire.
On David Letterman.
Fire. Well, shout out to Doja Cat and everybody else at the VMAs. I don't know how much longer the VMAs has, but I think they're on the clock.
Yeah.
Yeah, always saying somebody on the clock.
I think the VMAs is on the clock. Baby, I ain't gonna lie. Soul Train Awards out of here. Soul Train is probably more legendary than the VMAs, correct?
For sure. I mean, I think that goes.
If they got rid of the Soul Train Awards, ain't nobody say.
But they've been got rid of the Soul Train Awards
stopped.
and then brought it back. Sorry, Rory, to interrupt you. They have got rid of it before and then like brought it back. And
Yeah, but I think VMAs is on the way. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm not saying soul music isn't created these days, but it's not popular. Like shit. I remember when Ari was tight.
She
when
didn't get nominated,
when
right?
Shea Butter Baby came out, and it's like, wait, I made like. This is made for your award show, and I'm not even getting nominated. They don't even nominate soul shit. So
yeah,
I mean, I understand that part.
No worrying now.
Maul, you know nothing about phones. We've established that. I ask you every time. You know nothing. You'd see a phone plan and go, wow, what a great price. Then you get your bill back and be like, surprise.
Right, it's not
way higher.
Yes.
I'm here to tell you about Boost Mobile for the first time in my entire life. You pay $25 a month forever, unlimited talk, text, data, at just $25.
Plus, Rory, Boost Mobile is now a legit nationwide 5G network. They've invested billions into 5G towers across the country, which means you can pick up those calls pretty much
they're
everywhere.
in space.
It works. Visit boostmobile.com or head to your local Boost store today and get unlimited talk, text, and data for $25 a month forever. 5G speeds not available in all areas. After 30 GB, customers may experience slower speeds. Customers will pay $25 a month as long as they remain active on the Boost Unlimited plan.
We are extremely excited to announce our new presenting sponsor, Hard Rock Bet.
And everybody knows and loves the Hard Rock hotels, Rory, and casinos. And now you can use the top-rated Hard Rock Bet Sportsbook to place your bets all NFL season and beyond, because the NFL season is back and we cannot wait.
Football is back.
Bet.
Hard Rock is the only legal sports book in the state of Florida and is also available in Arizona, Ohio, New Jersey, Indiana, Tennessee, Virginia, Illinois, and Colorado, with more states launching very soon. More as New Yorkers, we know all of our family members just moved down to Florida.
Yeah.
So this will be great for them.
This is absolutely great. You can also play on Hard Rock Bet's online casino if you are in New Jersey.
Maul, you know I be in Jersey.
You live in Jersey.
I be in Jersey. As we gear up for the NFL season, sign up for Hard Rock Bet and make a $5 bet, and you'll get $150 in bonus bets if you win. So please head over to Hard Rock Bet, sign up, and make your first deposit today.
Payable and bonus bets, not a cash offer. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida in Florida. Offered by Seminole Hard Rock Digital LLC in all other states. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Arizona, Colorado, Florida, Illinois, Indiana, New Jersey, Ohio, Tennessee, or Virginia to play. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about gambling? In Florida, call 1-888-ADMIT-IT. In Indiana, if you or someone you know has a gambling problem and wants help, call 1-800-9-WITH-IT. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Arizona, Colorado, Illinois, New Jersey, Ohio, Tennessee, and Virginia.
But shit, speaking of clocks, is Ice Spice back on? Did she punch back in?
Here we go.
Because you guys were giving me my flowers, sort of. I'll tell you this. I still don't think her and Latto like each other.
Stop.
Well, they got the record together now, right?
In the video.
She got that. Yeah. He want that.
It's a cool record. I'm not mad at the record. And I'm not mad at the video, but I could tell by the chemistry they did nah. That was never pieced up.
I was horny watching the video. Couldn't pay attention to no
For real?
chemistry. And I don't even be liking them, them pales. They beautiful. They looked great.
Is Doja pale?
I didn't see the video.
No, Doja's not as pale as these two. These two pale.
Like the record's cool. I don't know if it'll work because it's not for me. If the chicks like it, I'll like it. If it gets ass shaking at the hookah lounge, I'm all the way with it.
I didn't hear it yet. I'm gonna be honest.
It's a better verse from Ice Spice than I've heard in a minute. It's cool.
Yeah,
I think Latto did Ice Spice a huge favor, but that's just
What do you mean by getting on the record?
by doing a record with her. Yeah,
Why? Why is that a favor?
I just think Latto is far better and bigger than Ice Spice.
She's a better rapper. I don't know if she's bigger though.
She's bigger.
You think so? Than Ice Spice?
Just having a moment sitting next to Taylor Swift, as far as a career goes, does not make you a bigger artist.
I don't know if does Latto have a bigger record than, what was it, Munch? Is that the name of it?
I don't think so.
What was the name of that record? I don't even remember the name.
Jay-Z doesn't have a bigger record than Ice Ice Baby, but are we comparing them?
Sorry.
No, but it's not the same.
Like, just because you have one big, huge hit
That was
doesn't...
funny.
Like,
I don't know if Latto is...
Latto has a career. Ice Spice is finding moments. There's a difference.
No, there's a difference in that, but I don't know if I'm saying it's a favor that Latto did this verse.
Did it definitely help Latto as far as a moment because they were beefing at one time? Them coming together creates a moment for sure, but
well, it was a moment because both of these artists are
Latto
big.
has a lot of moments. Like she doesn't necessarily need to always rely on the quick moment because she has like albums and fans that buy tickets.
I'm with
like,
you on. I think Latto is the better artist for sure.
A far better rapper, and yeah, I think this is a look for Ice Spice.
Rory's been saying the clock is on Ice Spice for a while, so
That's right. He's just trying to force his clock to be right.
It was, and
The
listen,
broke clock is right twice though, so you know that.
Again, I don't want to talk about
broke.
her health because I don't know what was going on when she got skinny. None of my business. I'm not even here to make jokes about it. But when
She was working out.
I know, but you saw when she posted the video in front of the Eiffel Tower and the weight was back on, I punched out of the clock. Everyone came back.
So because the weight,
It's a moment.
because she got thick again, the clock is off.
No, everyone was there for her rap small.
No, I'm just saying. Is that what you feel?
Everyone was there for that.
She wasn't
lyrical
Slim
venom.
Spice. She wasn't Slim Spice no more. She went back to Ice. She wasn't Slim Spice. They look great.
Y'all
though.
make me out to be the biggest Ice Spice hater, and I'm not. I just think
You
that
are the biggest Ice Spice hater.
she was making the same record over and over again. The clock was on. Yes, Latto saved her here. Putting the weight back on saved her again. She has to keep finding moments to save her, while Latto doesn't have to do that. That's all I'm saying.
I can understand where you're coming from. I'm not arguing with you.
Now I'm sure Ice Spice is only sitting back waiting for the Young Thug phone call to leak where he talks about Ice Spice. Because that'll give her another 6 months. They're just trying to find moments.
Okay.
Oof. They calling him Lady Whistledown. Y'all don't get that joke, but it's very funny.
They
Can you
call who
explain
Lady Whistledown?
Young Thug.
What's Lady Whistledown?
She was an anonymous writer that used to tell everybody business in the show, a show on Netflix. That's very funny. So it's a very popular show amongst women. That's why I say y'all won't get it. But
So you're calling Young Thug Wendy Williams, basically.
basically, they was calling him Wendy Williams too. They was calling him Lady Wendy Williams.
Yo, this Young Thug shit over the weekend was so nuts
I
that
saw something that said, yo, they're releasing the wrong Jeffrey files. I was crying. I was crying when I read that, man. I said, yo, these niggas on the internet,
that
boy.
is fucking hilarious.
These niggas on the internet.
Yeah, like where's the
boy.
Epstein jail
Yeah,
calls?
like, yo, I don't know if y'all, like we got,
He had to call somebody.
yeah, like we got the wrong Jeffrey files, man. We didn't ask for these files.
This shit, the way it's been leaking has like almost made me a bad father. Like,
I like that people say leaking like it's an album. Like this is not an album.
yeah, no,
This is not
we back to the mixtape era. This blog era. This is LimeWire, Napster.
Shout out to Big Bank though on getting this interview. I thought that made all the sense in the world for Thug to sit down with Bank. If you're not familiar with Bank, let's just say he's been outside in the greater Atlanta area for some years.
For sure.
Respected, has relationships with pretty much anybody and everybody in Atlanta. So I thought that made perfect sense when Bank announced that, he had the Thug interview.
But before we even get to the parts of the interview, I want to say Big Bank conducted probably one of the better interviews I've seen in like the last decade. He that was some fucking 60 Minutes Barbara Walters shit. Like he conducted that interview so fucking well with the smallest things. I don't think anyone else on earth could have done a better interview than he did with that.
Well, he
got him comfortable, then asked the right questions.
It was
gave pushback where it mattered.
It was the accountability thing.
Like
Bank was holding, he held Thug accountable for his actions and things he was saying and things like that. And you got to respect that. Anytime you sit down, as men, and there's accountability, you know, in the room. It's gonna have a great conversation. And I thought that's what Bank did. He focused on just making sure he held Thug accountable. That's all.
I mean, granted, even, you know, myself and everybody, when the link went up, we couldn't wait to hear about all the calls, everything that happened in the trial. I was locked in from the first question that Bank asked of what's your earliest memory. Like the whole first half of that had nothing to do with the case and the shit that we wanted to hear from was like incredible to hear.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I just can't say enough about how he conducted that to get Thug into a comfortable mode to then talk about all the shit we wanted to hear.
Mm-hmm.
Like that was some of the coolest. I thought it was in fucking therapy.
Yeah.
Like that was really like therapy questions that he started out with that entire thing. It had me thinking like, damn, what was my first memory?
Mm-hmm.
Like that whole part was incredible. But we then got to the fuck shit.
Yeah.
Where do we want to begin?
I mean,
he made some points.
No, I think Thug made some points for sure. I think the one thing that I took from it, you know, Thug is obviously, well, let's start here. If you've ever had anybody incarcerated and call you from jail, you know, Thug talking, you know, and I know people are like, damn, he doing this is what people that's locked up do. They call you and they just talk. Like sometimes I have to tell some of my homies, like, yo, listen, dog, I'm not locked up with you. Stop calling me every day. Like, I don't want to talk to you every day, nigga. You arrested, not me. Like, you literally have to say that because that's just their outlet of, you know, especially, and I can only imagine somebody like Thug who's being the public figure that he is and, you know, living the lifestyle that he did and then now being incarcerated, you know, and he, you know, obviously knows that his trial is the talk of the culture at the time. So, you know, he definitely had things that, you know, he had to say and wanted to say and questions that, you know, he wanted to ask people and just talk about things that was going on outside. So a lot of these things that you know, these conversations that are leaking doesn't surprise me at all because again, I have people that are incarcerated. So I know how that goes with those conversations. It can go forever until you stop and I'm like, nigga, I'm hanging up. You know what I'm saying? So, but I do think that, you know, this interview, hearing some of the things Thug said, and talking to a lot of my homies that have did jail time, and we all kind of agreed that, you know, people giving Thug the snitch title is probably incorrect because, you know, a snitch, you put police on people, police get locked up, people get incarcerated because of your words and things that you did. That is what a snitch did. I don't think
you could still be a snitch and no one goes to jail.
I don't know about that. I don't know if anybody.
So the
I don't
gun
know
is
if
not a. Oh, okay, never mind.
Huh?
Sorry, nothing. Mm-mm.
So with Thug, he did bad though. Going in the interrogation room, talking for hours. You know, definitely never supposed to do that.
If you have a 302, are you a snitch?
If you have a what?
A 302. The file of when you speak to the police.
It depends on what you told them.
Okay. I thought
now,
when I see a paper where you got 302, like
don't get it twisted. He did bad. Going in there talking for 2 hours, however long he did, you're not supposed to do that. That's not, nothing changes.
I'm not saying he is a 302, but and what he's saying, he was in there saying a bunch of bullshit. He didn't give the police factuals on things that were really happened. I don't think nobody got arrested from anything he said. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yes, he was in there talking to police. Where we from, you ain't supposed to do that at all. But in what he said, did anybody get arrested? Did anybody face any consequences from the law behind what he said? It doesn't look like until now. We get some further evidence of things that happened later, then all of this changes. But as of right now, it doesn't look like anything he said was used against anybody and anybody was incarcerated because of the things that he sat in there and told the police. So that, giving him that, because you have to be very careful with that title, putting that on somebody. You have to be very careful with that. But don't get it twisted. Him going in there and talking to police in interrogation room for however long he was in there, that is a no-no. And anything you can say will be used against you in the court of law. They tell you that as soon as they put the cuffs on you. So that's a no-no. But if he's in there spitting bullshit and nothing is real, it's just like, all right, so what is he, you know what I mean? Like, what is that? Is he giving them information or something? Well, I mean, we'll get to some of Thug's gaslighting in a bit with his tweets because another phone call came out right before we recorded. Him telling Big Bang, when he said, why would you even sit with him? And why would you say, here's my number? So I was just flirting.
Yeah, that was that was Hey, Thug, that was
he said with a straight face to Big. Did you see Bank's face when he's? Well, man, I was just flirting.
Yeah, that was that. I heard that. I was like, all right, man. Like, what we doing? What we doing in this conversation? What we doing right now?
Because at that point, like, anything goes in an interrogation room at that point. Like, no, I was just flirting with him. But, I mean, listen, again, I'm not here to make the rules on anything. The rules that I'm under the impression of that used to be there, yeah, that would be considered some form of cooperating. But I'm not here to call anyone a rat.
Listen, if you go in there and talk to police, like, that's out. You're not supposed to do that at all. Like, I know people that went in the interrogation room and literally laid on the floor and went to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not supposed to say anything. But if you in there just spitting bullshit, is that, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
what is that? Is that ratting? If it's none of that shit is real and what you're saying, you just throwing shit at the wall and they don't even know, like, they can't even piece none of that shit together?
It's a goalpost. It depends who you're talking to. Because, like we talked off mic, John Gotti Jr., to a lot of people, is considered a rat. He has a 302. He told the government a bunch of lies, but he sat with the government and gave them statements. They were all lies. No one went to jail. But he is, you sat with the government. What are we talking about right now?
No, listen, I'm with you. Listen, I'm with you. You're never supposed to do that. But I just, putting that title on somebody, you got to be very careful with that. That is a very serious title to put on somebody. But all in all, you know, I think that, you know, coming out of the interview, like I said, we spoke last week, I don't think any of this matters. If Thug puts out a great record right now, a great album right now, nobody even cares about this shit. That's just the word that we in today. Nobody really cares about this shit.
I'm learning so many things. Like, I did find out over the weekend that if you do a crime with somebody, tell on them to get yourself out of trouble, separate them from their family, and then you go free. That is the same thing as being gay.
According to Thug, yes. What do you say? The LGTV community. What the?
Which is crazy because he was a trailblazer for them. Like, he's part of that community.
Oh man,
it's like
whoop de doo, whoop de doo. We go to jail for life. Whoop de doo. Yeah, nigga, start telling niggas whoop de doo, nigga. I can't wait for SNL to do a skit on this shit.
Yo, listen, being like Sammy the Bull is the same as Jason Lee is the funniest thing in the world to me. Like, that's the same person. If you think about it, like, what Sammy did and how Jason was born is the same thing.
Yo, Thug said, I'm around gay people pretty much every day. They work for me.
I don't have no problem with the gay community because I knew they was gay from the beginning.
Yeah, from the beginning. We said, but if you come around me, you know what I'm saying, now you switch up.
Bruh.
Yo, not being able to trust someone that's open about their sexuality as the truth. You can't trust someone telling the truth.
Bro, this is crazy, man.
I mean, do we think Thug finally found out what it's like to be a podcaster?
I mean,
he's finally getting the heat that all of us have gotten when we say one thing about one artist, you say their name. We got to backtrack. We got to apologize to people. Thug should be on the hip hop media list next year, in my opinion. Oh, this has been the greatest podcast of all time.
For sure. Yeah, this is the Jeffrey Files. Yeah, this is definitely going down in history.
Oh, you know, Chris already has that on Tubi loaded up.
Yeah.
They're editing that right now.
Yeah.
I mean, I just feel like I agreed with some of the stuff that was being leaked, what Thug was saying. Like I don't know future situation. I would never talk about someone and how they parent. I don't know these people whatsoever. But like, everyone was outraged about I thought a pretty solid point.
Of what?
Stop fucking with these hoes and go take care of your kids.
I don't think nobody was fighting with that.
I was like, yo, can you believe what he said about Future? I'm like, yeah, I can. Yeah. Pretty much on the nose there.
Oh, man.
From what I see.
Yeah.
I don't know Future. He could be an amazing father. But if I was viewing from the cell, and I was on the phone with my man, I'd probably be like, yo, Future's probably take a break from some of them hoes, man. And it's a lot of kids.
Does this do anything for Thug's perception coming out of this interview?
Well, does the interview do anything or the call?
Well, we talked last episode of how his perception was before this.
Yeah.
So you're asking now that this is here.
Yeah, now that the interview is here, we heard from Thug directly, obviously away from the phone calls that were put out. I'm talking about like, and sitting down this interview with Bank and you know, talking.
No, I don't think so. I think Thug is getting the first lesson in what a lot of us of this age, because Thug is probably around my age, right? Can we look up how old Young Thug is?
Mm-hmm.
This era of the internet doesn't care. So I hope Thug feels better that he got his shit off his chest and talks to somebody like Big Bank, someone he may respect and want to convince that he is otherwise. No matter what he says in that, the internet is just gonna internet and just joke.
Yeah.
Like, to your point, if there's good music, then it'll turn. Anyone explaining anything on the internet is just going to lead to more jokes. So no, I don't think anything changed. It just gave the timeline more ammo.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone that is constantly on the internet has a changed perspective. I really listened because I'm old and I really wanted to hear. But if you look at every single comment under anything, it's just more jokes.
Well, yeah, that's the internet. You
Like-
know, the internet doesn't take anything serious.
So
Like,
I hope he found solace in getting his story out and convincing the people that matter the most to him. But I don't think this changes any perspective to the masses whatsoever.
yeah, I'm still on the side that nobody cares.
No, of course
I'm
not.
still on that side. Like nobody really cares. I mean, you know, it's a very select few that care about anything that he said in that, you know, on those calls or in the interrogation room. Again, I think that all of this, you know, as long as he puts out music that people like, you know, Gunna did the same thing. You know, Gunna was looked at. People was kind of, you know, off Gunna for a minute. And then he went out and put out music and, you know, hit the gym, got in shape. Now this nigga doing 5K runs through Central Park, all kind of shit. Like
Yeah.
he's the local hero now.
Changing people's lives.
Yeah,
and shit.
he's like, you know, getting changing fucking food programs in schools now.
Yeah.
Like,
Whole curriculum is different now.
yeah, nobody cares, man.
Yeah.
It's like,
They brought back critical race theory. And
yeah,
shit. Like,
the music
everything's-
is good.
Well, all right, I'm going to ask you the same question you asked me after the Gunna plea. Who in Atlanta is going to work with Thug after all these calls? Who will be the first feature? Who will be the first producer? Because that was an interesting question you asked me when the plea came out. I was like, man, I don't think it matters too much. And you started breaking down facts of how close the Atlanta music tribe is. This could fuck Gunna's career over because producers won't work with him. Features like he's outside of that clique now,
Yeah.
which is that's why Atlanta's been so successful. Because
proved me
they've been so
wrong.
clicked, for sure. Do we think after all this, because there's way more shit on Thug as far as gossip and talking about other artists in this, do we think that's going to affect his career? Not what fans think. I'm talking about making music
Personally.
moving forward.
Yes and no. I think there's certain artists that may not work with him. But you know, I think once you get features from certain artists, like the bigger names, I think that it doesn't matter.
Do we,
Like, you know, if he doesn't get let's say if Little Baby doesn't do a record with him, you know what I'm saying, or you know some of the other guys from Atlanta don't want to do a record with him.
all
But
right,
then he gets a Drake feature. You know what I'm saying? Like, does it really matter at that point?
I think it does, because I think he may have offended one of the main people in Atlanta that is kind of a pillar of that community that we're
Future?
talking about. No?
Who?
P?
Oh, yeah.
Because I think what P has done, which, I mean, Coach K and P have done for Atlanta in this new generation, I mean, to me, they are the quintessential Cash Money.
Oh,
they're
for sure.
Rockefeller.
For sure.
They are that. And what they have done for Atlanta, I think a lot of people, rightfully so, have an allegiance to them. And we have clearly seen that P is very, very offended by this entire situation. I think that's where things get a little weird in that regard. Because, I mean, Gunna obviously has that relationship, and we didn't know at that time, but landed on his feet. I don't care if you offend Future, all these people. You offended the one person that all of these people are attached to. Literally everybody has a relationship with P, and for the most part, a very positive one. Like, that's where I think things could get a little weird. Like, damn, if I work with Thug, now my whole relationship with QC could be compromised.
Yeah, I feel.
And I'm not saying that could end a Thug career. I'm just saying, to me, that was the main thing I thought. Every artist he brought up, I was like, man, people get over gossip. But once P started putting up tweets and IG stories and all this shit, Yeah, I think he feels a way. I think it would look weird to artists that he either has signed, managed, has a relationship with. Like he's Atlanta for real.
He feels a way, and he has a right to feel some way. He's absolutely in the right to feel some way. But I'm also on the side of, you know, as grown men, you have a conversation, and you put shit to the side, and you again hold yourself accountable, which is what I think Bank did with this interview with Thug. I mean, I see space for Thug and Peeje to sit down at some point, or get on the phone and have a conversation.
Yeah, I don't want to see.
I think there's room for that. I think there's room. For
I envy their unity down there.
Yeah, I mean,
I hope it doesn't fuck everything up.
That's what made Atlanta what it is. Was the unity. It was the fact that all of these guys, for the most part, you had obviously people in the city that didn't really fuck with each other, but that's anywhere you go. But for the most part, Atlanta has always stuck together, always supported each other. This artist has a video shoot, I'm pulling up, I'm in the video, whatever, just to support Atlanta. But I think coming out of this, I think there's a bigger conversation to have. And I love what Bank and Thug were able to sit down and do and have a conversation and just, have an honest conversation. But I do think there's a bigger conversation to have as far as, just the street culture and, music culture and things like that. And sometimes blending the two is we always know it's not a good idea to blend the two, to blend business and street culture, but that's part of it. That's been part of it since
the inception of hip hop.
Right. But are we at a point now where we see finally like, we need to have this conversation of, listen, man, we doing this to get away from that. You know what I mean? Let's not blend the two. Let's not have an overlap of the streets and the music, because again, when shit like this happens, what comes of it? Everybody's losing. Niggas is going to jail. Niggas is dying. Kids is out here with no fathers. It's like, it's this cycle that we keep perpetuating. It's like, at some point we have to say, all right, listen, we control this. We have the control to say, all right, this stops. We're not doing this. If you're doing music, stay over here, do music. Don't get involved in none of this shit. I think there's more conversations to be had away from cameras and mics. I'm not talking about no podcast.
I think QC is a good representation of that. Yeah. Of whether it be their artists or founder staff, etc. I don't know, when you lose that element to it, now we're just in corporate mode. Like now we've lost, and I'm not saying that all hip hop is just authentic street shit, but once you lose that, then you've lost any real connection to what's actually happening. If it's all corporate, then we're fucked.
But why there's plenty of artists that are successful that came from the streets that once, this music thing or entertainment became a real thing, completely left that shit.
Oh, no, for sure. I thought you were saying like that element just needs to be taken away of.
No. I'm saying once you are now an entertainer,
slow and transition to get completely. Out of that shit. But I'm saying that's where QC to me is.
Yeah, like get away from that, because again, once it all falls, then it's like, you know what I mean? Like, all right, we back to this shit again. So, I do think that there's more conversations to be had, and I think this interview with Bank was a great start. I think Thug obviously has a lot of conversations that he has to have with people in private. To kind of like, make a lot of the things that we've heard right. A lot of people were offended by things that we all heard. And, I think that, he understands that, and he has to, again, hold yourself accountable and have those conversations. And if, you can move forward with some of these people and the relationship is mended, great. If not, you got to accept that as well.
I mean, I really want to ask Demaris the hard-hitting question, because she speaks for all women. If I know a huge Rico is about to come down, sorry, I have to take my birth control.
Is that the feds? Oh.
Yeah. If I know a Rico is coming down, they're about to raid right now. I told on all y'all. I put it all on Josh, it's fine. If I know a crazy case is coming where I may do life, I can't hit up like one of my hoes right before the feds raid. Like, I can't have like one of my little chicks before I know they're coming. That's cheating.
You have a girlfriend?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cheating.
But at the Rico, like you got to add the Rico in.
Yeah, so you're about to leave me for all this time, and the first thing you think is, damn, now let me spend time with my bitch. Let me go spend time with somebody else.
You have to understand what the system has done and what that has done to not only Thug's psyche, but millions and millions and millions of black men around the world.
How do you understand?
I don't. I'm just being empathetic. I'm just outside lens.
Child struggle.
I can see where, hey, the system is about to fuck me like it's fucked everybody before me. So I'm going to go fuck this girl.
Okay.
Okay.
I feel like that's if you're facing life, I feel like your girl should give you like just a little bit of grace. Because I don't know once they come if I'm ever getting out. Because I'm definitely not getting bail. So I'm in here until this trial ends. It ended up being the longest trial in Georgia history.
Yeah, if he's facing life.
Like you gotta,
and
you could come over too, but I'm fucking.
Like, I mean, do we think that, you know, his girl kind of like assumed he was in there, you know, having sex with one of the CEOs? Because we all know inmates have sex with.
Well, no, this was the day before I think the feds came. He had a chick in his condo, right? Is that what it was? Mm-hmm. That it came out.
Oh yeah, no, that's cheating.
Yeah.
I can't throw.
No. I'm not saying it's not cheating. I'm saying is there a little bit of grace? Because I'm sure Thug knew like the clock was ticking.
You know when grace is given out? Grace is given out when you're honest. If I have to find out from a leaked jail call years later that you lied to me when I asked you why this girl posting in your condo, you saying that it's old, and come to find out that she was 2 days before you got locked up.
But you also have to understand I've been in jail, so my mind is trained to deceive and survive. It's survival mode. I'm trying to spin the feds. I'm in the day room. There's a lot of, my mind is already in the world of deception because I've been within these walls that are private prisons. I don't know if you want to go down that rabbit hole. Mm-hmm. Of course I lied. I've been trained to lie. The system taught me to lie. So just
when she decides to leave you think that she's wrong?
She wasn't in the system. She was at St. John's.
Okay. Well, Thug tweeted, "My baby, I was wrong and I'm sorry for what I put you through. You deserve better from me. Thank you for everything and I will do anything to make this work. You showed me what love is and I hope I haven't lost you forever. Everybody leave her out of this, please." How do we want us to leave her out of this if she's in this? But okay. Everybody leave her out of this, please. She's an innocent girl and feels bad about all of this. Please give her peace.
How are you saying please give her peace when you the one raising hell?
Yeah, like you ain't giving her peace.
Yeah, you ain't giving her peace.
Has not tweeted this much.
Nigga.
I've never said anything wrong or did anything wrong with Mariah the Scientist.
Well, the internet
she's great.
The internet is on her ass because on some of these calls, she was giggling and laughing. The biggest one being the call that leaked where he was calling Glorilla ugly. And people.
Okay, so women are catty. We don't know that already?
Yeah, but it doesn't mean that when you, like, for example, we all say shit we ain't got no business saying or that we wouldn't want other people to hear. And so we can all understand that we all do that. But when it comes out, we can't expect other people not to look at us like, bitch. Like,
oh, no, for sure. Like Glorilla probably will never fuck with Mariah again. If she ever did. I don't know.
They were cool. They've like, I think she
brought her out on her show or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that happened.
Came out.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna say like, all right, I feel like there should be some grace given between a couple having a private kiki type conversation, but I didn't know that they like had a relationship. At that point, you can't.
So the internet is picking like, you know, they're coming from Mariah saying she's a pick me because like Mariah had said something like, well, they said Glorilla looked like Rihanna and like, you know what I'm saying? Like just little shit. So she's under fire right now too.
When Mariah said that they said Glorilla
when Thug was talking about her, they said, yeah, they said she looked like Rihanna.
That's what Mariah said?
Mm-hmm.
Not Glorilla, not fucking with her no more. It's quiet. If she was doing that on the call, yeah.
So I tweeted
You also
something,
think that, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I tweeted something that got the men in my DMs calling me all types of lying whores because I said, I don't like men that I would never want to date a man that will sit on a phone and cackle about a woman's looks. You can agree that a woman is unattractive, but like sitting on a phone and cackling and like talking bad on a woman's looks, that's extremely unattractive to me. And I don't date men who did that. They're like, you're lying. And I'm like, just because you bitch made don't mean the niggas I fuck with is. I don't deal. Even if I was to call my man and be talking shit about a bitch, he was just like, mm-hmm. Like, I hear you. Like niggas not about like, yeah, and that bitch, this, like that's women shit.
I completely agree with your sentiment on that. I have no notes. I completely agree with everything you said. But look at it this way. What's the other side of that coin? You can't tell your girl that you think another girl's cute.
Why can you not?
So now you gotta like overcompensate and be like, yeah, all them bitches ugly. You're the only pretty girl.
But even if you say that, I don't think that's bad. I don't think that's as bad as what Thug was doing. Like, if your girls were like, yeah, I'm like, yeah, nah, none of them look better than you, baby. I don't think that's not
completely
bad. But not every girl is like you, Demaris, that swings both ways. What was it?
It ain't even about swinging both ways. It ain't even about swinging both ways. I got homegirls that's straight as a fucking arrow, and they still don't want to sit up there and have. That's insecure. That has nothing to do with being straight. That's insecure.
A lot of women and men are insecure.
I'm not calling Mariah itself. I'm saying bitches who would expect their man, like when Rory said, we can't give other women a compliment on the phone with our girl. I think that's extremely insecure.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Like, the fuck? You think you're the only good looking bitch on this planet?
Right.
That's what you're supposed to tell her, though.
All I see.
No, don't tell me that, because now I feel like you lying. Now me and you both know we fucking lying.
Some insecure women want you to lie to them.
Oh, okay. I don't
In fact, most insecure women want you to lie to them.
That's fucking insane.
Yeah. So I just feel like maybe there needs to be more context into this. I'm not putting anything on Mariah the scientist because we don't know these people, but I don't know what their relationship is, where sometimes if a girl gets brought up, we be like, yeah, she trash. Because you can't say she's okay, let alone beautiful. So you just,
ugly as fuck, saying she had a long ass bullshit ass wig, skinny shit, goddamn big ass head, big mouth. I would not pursue her like at all. That shit ain't nothing.
He went crazy.
You know what? I take back every point I just said.
Like what?
Thug went crazy.
I take it all back.
And then Glow responded and was like, mind you, this the same nigga blowing my phone up to ask what color my eyes is. Laugh my ass off.
That's what Glorilla said?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's why I said, Thug, welcome to podcasting. You can't talk shit if you got some demons in your closet. You can't talk about certain people.
Jeffrey.
If Shorty will pull up a deal like, oh, he was just in my DMs. He'd be like, every girl say that. And then you see the DM and it's like, damn, all right, yeah.
You know the crazy part?
What?
You know how many more phone calls are left?
More.
That ain't even the first week in jail.
More.
This ain't even
the longest trial in Georgia history.
We gonna hear some crazy shit. Like I'm talking about, we about to hear, they gonna turn it up. They gonna be like, all right, you know what? Like he done did this interview with Bank, cool. Niggas is like, yo, Thug is hurt. He lost his friends, cool. Let me show y'all that he was never none of y'all friends. They about to, when them tapes drop, oh my.
Whoever is leaking these.
Bank, you got about 7 more interviews you gonna have to do, bro. But wait till they drop the interview with him talking about Bank. When they oh man. That's so when the government see that, he got an interview with who?
It's gonna be Thug saying like, Bank do your podcast now.
Oh my God.
Bank do interviews? That's crazy.
That bum ass podcast, Bank. Shut up, nobody. When they drop them tapes, oh my God, bro.
I know they have more just based off how they've spaced them out. It's not like the way that everything just dropped. Like they leaked they hacked one email and then all of it dropped.
Listen,
they're spacing these things out strategically.
Bro, listen, one thing we can be sure of is every day that Thug was in that jail, he was on that phone. That's how many tapes we got left.
Mm-hmm.
Bored as fuck.
That's just how many tapes we got left. Oh my God. Yeah, it's gonna get bad. I think it's gonna get a lot worse now. Now that he's trying to take accountability, and which is great. We give him grace there. That's great that he did that. But I think that the government is seeing that and they're like, oh, so y'all think that, he's this stand-up accountable guy? Okay, well, let me tell you, let's continue to show y'all what he thinks about all of y'all. And I think they're going to continue to put these recordings.
At this point, I don't even think it's the government. I think it's just somebody doing their reporter duty. And
no, it's the government. It's definitely the government. They want to ruin his image as much as they can. They wanted to keep him incarcerated for life. And,
we saw the behind the scenes moves of the prosecutor. This was their case to get them to the next level. Down to Rudy Giuliani with the mob. Like these celebrity cases make people's careers. Mm-hmm. Everyone's switched their job to try to get on this shit.
Right.
And now they look crazy. So I'm not mad at it, but I will say the Bank interview wasn't the reason that convinced me that Thug is not a rat. It was his tweet this morning where I was like, he was probably spinning the police because they think he's spinning me right now. Times like these is when my loved ones are supposed to look at the good I did towards them, not the ugly. And then
then the ugly.
Then the ugly.
All right, but now hold on.
With the heart emoji that's been broken, like he's trying
Hold on.
This is the most gaslighting shit.
No.
Nah, he spun those police.
Listen.
I really believe he was flirting when he gave that cop that number. This is a gaslighter.
This is one of those things where
this is a gaslighter.
The spelling of the word makes all the difference. Is it supposed to be then or than? Because if he's saying they're supposed to look at the good I did towards them, then the ugly, that's a whole different thing. But if you're saying they're supposed to look at the good and then look at the ugly, It's like, damn, that's some gaslighty shit. But I think he meant to say than. A lot of niggas there, that be kicking niggas' asses. So I think he meant to say the good I did towards them than the ugly.
Look more at the good I did towards them than the ugly.
That's
But
what
if
I
he
think
added
meant to
more,
say.
that would make sense. I actually think this is grammatically correct what he was trying to get across. If he said more, I'd be with you.
So he's saying, look at the good I did first,
towards
then go and look at the
then go
ugly.
look at me cheating. Like, think about when I said you're my baby dad.
That's what I
Like,
said. I don't know. It depending on which one it is, it could either be he's super gaslighting right now, or he just made a grammatical, error.
When have you ever seen someone seriously use that emoji?
Nah, you really hurt. When you go find that one,
Find one.
I've never
find
used
me
that.
one I didn't even know emoji existed.
I've never used the.
Is
the
he on a
Band-Aid.
Samsung?
Yeah, the Band-Aid emoji. I've never used it.
Yeah.
Never used that.
Broken heart again. Another lesson learned.
He tweeted that this morning at 6:30 this morning.
6:30 in the morning. He didn't go to sleep.
Thug ain't sleep, man. Mariah. 6:33.
Stop.
Yo, 6:33. You let that fly?
Nope.
Yeah, Mariah. Yeah,
He missed his
hurt,
window
man.
because they
He
was on the
hurt.
phone the whole night, and she just kept asking, "Tell me why you did that shit."
Yeah, he hurt.
No, I need
that
to know
nigga
why. I need to know why you did
That
it.
nigga tweeted flaws and all last night. Yo, I told somebody, he said, yeah, Mariah must have answered the phone. Tweeting flaws and all is crazy.
She unfollowed him?
She don't have a Twitter.
Smart girl.
Oh, he lost a girl that don't even got social media?
Well, I think she got rid of her social media when they was on her ass for supporting Tory. I think she got rid of her social media a long time ago. Well, her Twitter a long time ago.
We had one of the greatest tweeters of all time in this very studio.
Thank you.
You as well. Where do we rank flaws and all compared to Offset tweeting y'all won?
Y'all,
Because I think Thug in the last 48 hours may have surpassed Offset of the last 10 years.
Nah, I don't
Like
know.
he's getting close to Meek territory. Flaws and all with a heart emoji.
Chapter ended with the heart emoji. That nigga want his bitch back, dog.
And wait, did the heart get wounded before or after? Is that him saying his heart is whole now?
No, that was the heart wounded is this morning.
Oh, so now it's
That was yesterday.
Can we look at the time for flaws and all?
8:31.
Yesterday.
Okay.
We don't like this.
Wow.
All right. So yesterday evening, his heart was full.
And now it's hurt. Now it's mended. It's broken. Yeah.
First of all, you cheating on your girl and your heart being broken and bandaged up.
Bruh. Niggas is so...
He spun the. I don't think he's a rat. I really think he was spinning the cops.
Bro, this is crazy.
Somebody had tweeted, yo, Thug did that whole interview talking about how Gunna not loyal, Gunna supposed to stand by him, this and that, but he won't stop cheating on his bitch. And I'm like, niggas be like that. You want a nigga to stay loyal to you, do everything for you, was out here calling him a rat and everything. You still like, yo, he ain't send me no money. But you can't keep your dick between your legs. You got stay having no internet laughing at your bitch. Come on now. Don't preach me loyalty.
Well, you know what they
a
say.
dude will
Dudes is more
cuddle-
loyal to their barber than their girl.
Yeah. A dude will cuddle with loyalty tattooed on his chest with a side bitch laying on the loyalty tattoo. Like, we know what type of time it is with that.
Yeah. It's fucked up, but it's real. That's real.
No, I'm just being honest.
Yeah, no, it's real. It's real. I think that,
and
Thug is still young.
You're wrong. Like, I'm not judging any, but yeah.
Yeah, but Thug is young, man. He's
Oh
young.
my
Thug is
God,
34
I'm
years
so
old.
tired of that shit.
He's young. He's a young, rich artist from Atlanta.
That nigga
I'm not
34
judging
years
Thug
old,
on
bro.
any
He's
cheating or that
34
shit. I'm
fucking
just-
years old.
That's young. 34 is young.
Mal, I've made dozens and dozens, and let's not even count them, mistakes in my 30s. My excuse would never be that I'm young. I made the
No,
mistake.
I'm
like,
not
there needs to
saying-
be accountability. Like, I
There's
fucked up.
always-
I'm not
there's-
judging Thug,
There's
but it
always
can't be.
accountability. I'm not saying that that's an excuse. I'm just saying Thug is young. He's just turned 34. Like, I don't expect no crazy loyalty from no fucking, when it comes to this woman from a 34-year-old nigga from Atlanta that got money and is in that lifestyle. Like, you think I expect that man to be like, nah, I'm not fucking none of these bitches. What? What are we talking
Well, I
about?
don't expect anything from anybody, but that doesn't, being young is not an excuse.
I mean, it's one of them. It's for a 33-year-old guy to be running around the streets of Atlanta with a bunch of money. I don't expect him to be loyal to his girlfriend. Like, he got a bunch of beautiful
to me,
women
that's
throwing
the-
themselves at him. Like,
To me, that's the access he has, not his age. Because I think there's probably 50-year-olds with money and access
That's what I'm
that
saying, him.
cheat on their
Him.
wives
him,
because of.
in particular, him.
Okay.
Like him, yeah, that's like, I don't expect no loyalty from him. That's part of his lifestyle. Women, it's rock star shit. Drugs, sex.
Then don't have a girlfriend. Nobody put a gun to your head.
Very true. I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that as well.
I'm sure we'll find a phone call where he says someone put a gun to someone's head.
I'm with you on that. Then be single. I agree. I'm just saying, like, when you look at everything, it's like, I don't expect anything else. Like, yeah, he's out there having fun.
You know why I knew Thug was bored? He said Andre 3000 never put anyone on. That's how I just know you just bored in the jail. I can't say anything you're saying.
You know, you look at it's very specific to the type of person, their lifestyle. You know, he doesn't recognize Andre 3000 the way you may recognize him. He doesn't. And a lot of people from Atlanta don't. A lot of people from Atlanta have Future as the greatest artist out of Atlanta.
Well,
wouldn't say that 3 Stacks and Dungeon Family like put the entire city on?
I would.
Well, what do you consider putting on? Because that was a conversation that I saw people having. Are you leading by example and opening doors, or are you doing the Drake by giving people
literally
features?
Broke the doors down for the South.
Okay, so that's what I'm asking. Do you consider putting on opening doors and creating a lane, or do you consider putting on the Drake way, taking someone, putting them on a song, or saying, hey, people, listen to this person, they're hot? Which one do you consider to be putting on?
Both. Those are both different variations of, you know, pulling people up from your city and your area and giving them a look that they might not have, making them a part of putting them on your platform that you've built and amplifying their talent and their art. I think that Outkast definitely, that's not even a question. Outkast, if you don't know that, you just don't have the information on Outkast. Outkast, that's not even a conversation.
Like, all right, I would say probably Gucci, if you're going by signed, put on, like Gucci probably put on more people in Atlanta than any artist if you're counting that way. But do you think anyone would be like, yo, Kool Herc never put anyone on?
Mm-hmm. Right.
Like, yo, Kool Herc never signed an artist and stamped it and was like, nah, he started this shit.
Right.
Like,
right.
That's where it's just stupid to me.
Yeah.
Like what Dungeon Family did, shit, if you go look, not to say that 3 Stacks put Future on, but their clique with Rico is Future's cousin. Mm-hmm. Future's part of Dungeon Family. Mm-hmm. Like 3 Stacks talks about Future being in the dungeon, in the basement of their crib. Like he put the entire, this exists.
It's not even like a.
And you know what's actually fucked up about that though is I think it was at Fife's funeral when 3 Stacks spoke, and he complimented. He thought the whole audience thought he was about to dish Young Thug, and he was like, "Nah, Thug. Like these guys create the greatest melodies." Like he was so shit. He gave Thug a verse. Like he spoke when everyone thought the real rap community wanted Andre 3000 to hate the new Atlanta. He championed the new.
It would never happen. That's not Andre 3000.
He was like, Thug and Future are the ones. Yeah. Like everyone was waiting for 3 Stacks to be like, yo, they not lyrical. Nah, he was like, yo, these guys are nice.
That's not who he is. He would never do nothing like that. So,
I mean, I just thought that was, but you're bored and you're in jail and you're talking shit.
We got to wait for the next, y'all thought this shit is just getting started, man. Because you got to, again, how long was he incarcerated? And we know he was on that phone every day. So the audio is unlimited of, the files that they got from his jail call. So I mean, we'll have to wait and see.
Shit, you would have to have my jail call if I found out that you added another last name to my kid. Speaking of Future.
Oh, you're so ridiculous.
How am I ridiculous?
Talk to it.
First of all, he wouldn't have to find out because Ciara has full custody of her kids. So I'm sure she told him that it was happening. I'm sure it didn't. And first of all, it been happened. It came out, a source close to Ciara, which is probably Ciara's
a source
close to Ciara.
A source close to Ciara came out and said.
It was Jazzy Faye.
Came out and said.
Who is the source close to Ciara?
That happened a while ago. We're just now privy to it, but that happened a while ago and that it was just added on. It's not like.
But it's an Instagram name. It's not she didn't show a legal ID, right?
No,
weren't they at the tennis shit?
But I think it's official that his last name has Wilson in it.
Oh nah, see, I ain't nah.
But see, okay.
Nah.
You fighting just to fight?
Nah.
We podcasting right now?
Whose podcast?
I'm asking you,
this
are
is
we
from the
podcasting?
bottom of my healed heart.
He's a father.
Are
Okay.
you fucking crazy?
Okay, he's an active father. He takes if anybody was gonna have full custody of Amara, it would be you.
I don't
correct?
even like the term active father because then I'm a father.
Okay, you're a father. That baby lives 24/7 with his stepdad and has since he was 1 year old. So why is it not okay for him to add the name on, be adopted by his stepdad and add the name on? What's wrong with that?
Adopted? He got 2 parents. What do you need to get adopted for?
You can still get adopted even when you
I
have
know
a parent.
those are the videos that make me cry the most, but it's not the same circumstance of 2 parents that are living.
Why isn't it? If one is taking full care of him. That's his dad, bro.
Oh,
That's his dad.
whoa. If again, this is other people's kids that we don't even know about. If
I don't know nothing about this. So
if Little Future calls Russell dad, no, I mean I get the stepdad. I think stepdads are important. I think it's healthy for that entire thing. But adding the last name typically only happens when the father has either passed away or is completely absent. Like you don't even know where that motherfucker is. We tried 23andMe. We tried everything to find this guy.
That's changing the last name. She did not change it. She added one on because something that people brought one up. And again, we don't know these people's business. It's all speculation. Something that people brought up is the fact that everybody else in the household has the same last name. His brothers, his sisters, whatever. And he
got
doesn't.
75 brothers and sisters with different last names.
Okay, but that's not his immediate family, Rory. And
so she added Wilson.
Wait, his siblings aren't his immediate family?
She added Wilson on.
Okay, so he still has his dad's name, though.
Yes. There's literally nothing wrong with that. There's literally...
Oh, sure. No, I think outside looking in, it's a very healthy co-parenting situation with what they're doing. I'm saying.
Okay, so he
ain't
still
no
has...
fucking way another last name is being added.
He still has Future's last name.
Word.
Okay. He still has Future's last name. He just added the Wilson. Okay. I'm not mad at that. Respect.
People have been talking about that dynamic
so.
since that baby.
You say you gonna what?
I'm gonna say something real ignorant. So.
Say it.
The same way with these rappers, after we find out some shit about them, we can't really respect their lyrics. Talked about the Cole thing.
Mm-hmm.
If I ever hear Future rap an ounce of a violent lyric, I don't believe you. Everybody dying.
Yeah.
You're
just
being
because
everybody's dying.
You're being ridiculous.
The mom is married. She's remarried. She's married to
Congrats. That's amazing.
Yeah.
What that got to do with my son?
Has full custody of her child.
Okay.
Full custody. You know what full custody is?
I know what full custody is.
Okay, that means I don't even gotta ask his daddy to take him out the country. I have full custody of my kid because I'm the only one taking care of this motherfucker. You no longer have a say. You keep speaking from an active dad's perspective. You're speaking from this perspective of active dad.
That's all I'm speaking.
Okay, so then you can't speak on that situation. Period. You don't know.
I'm asking you because I don't know. Future's not active at all.
I'm sure he has a relationship with his kid, but when you give the mother full custody, you know what that means, Maul. You know what
There's plenty of active fathers, real fathers, where the mother has full custody, though.
That's
There's
usually
plenty.
joint. That's usually joint custody. They usually have joint custody. Full custody is not just I live with you full time and they get the baby sometime. Full custody is legally.
They have joint custody.
Legally. That's what
this is.
They
AI,
be wrong.
AI
I was gonna say AI be
Future's-
wrong sometimes.
But his son lives primarily with Ciara.
When it says what is co-parenting like for you, I remember that interview. Somebody asked Ciara that. Ciara just started laughing.
See, I don't know what that. I hate when women do that.
Because
that laugh.
Ciara.
No, answer. Talk.
No.
Don't laugh. You can laugh, but then answer the question.
But I think Ciara was trying to be respectful as possible and try to stay away from mess when they asked her.
I respect that.
Yeah.
Ciara, she definitely does a great job of that. She doesn't end up in a lot of mess. But yeah, I mean, I think they have joint custody. She's never prevented her son from seeing his dad. But again, I don't know. The source came out and said Ciara got full custody. And sources like that don't usually just pop. Russell Wilson is 34?
Yeah, he's young. Remember, he's young.
He's young. He's young. He's considered a dinosaur in the NFL. It was like, when's this old fuck gonna retire?
Bro, Russell Wilson is 34?
Yeah, he's younger than me. It's crazy, right? I hate getting older.
I thought he got drafted. Oh, he's 36. That's still. I thought he got drafted at 36.
Really?
I thought Russell Wilson was closer to 40 than 30. I thought he was way closer to 40 than 36.
Ciara's 39. He's 36.
Okay, Ciara's 39. That makes sense. Wow. Okay.
Do we owe Hove an apology?
For what?
Future got real bent out of shape with that bar on Kill Jay-Z. It appeared to be some prophecy there.
Yeah, Hove got that right. He got that.
Like you crashed out and it was it was right.
Well, I mean,
Whatever's healthier for the kid.
yeah, man. Listen, Russell Wilson stepped up. You know, he obviously, him and Ciara are obviously married. So, you know, Ciara wants to give her son, you know, the last name of Wilson added to Wilburn. But so be it, man. As long as the child is raised with love.
And it looks like he is.
It looks like he is.
All right, but which one goes last?
I think Wilson is at the end.
Well, yeah, Wilson, because Ciara's last name now is Wilson as well.
Nah.
You mean nah?
It got to be Wilson Wilburn. If we're gonna add this into the mix, at least my last name needs to be the last one.
Okay. I mean, if that's how you feel, you know, you're a real dad. I can't argue with you on that. You know what I mean? So don't.
And shit, the way we see Russell playing with Future, like, and we know Future is a tall guy that looks like he comes from a great gene pool. Lil Future could make the league. What happens when Wilburn Wilson is on the back of the jersey? Like, that's gonna fly off the stands.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, it's gonna fly off the stand because of the Wilson.
Or what happens when
and who his stepdad is.
But what happens if Ciara does a chair choreography dance with her son's jersey and it just says Wilson on the back?
Well, that's her last name.
No, but it's his jersey. She's wearing her son's jersey. Okay. Everyone's dying.
I feel. Listen, man.
Look at what you. I just think that's completely ego driven. It's so ego driven, and it's just like that's completely ego driven.
What is ego driven?
Everything.
Of course, I'm joking around, but like, what is ego driven with that?
That's not ego driven. You don't think that you worrying about my son's last name when you are not there every day with your son, somebody else's. You're that worried about that?
My name is my name. My name has my daddy's blood on it. Like
my daddy's blood on it.
So if your blood means
that nothing is more important than your last name, your legacy, your family. Yes,
nothing is more important than your last name, your legacy. What about your son that you don't have full time, that you'd rather run around?
You and I are talking. Future's not in the room. I don't know Future. I don't know what he does with son. I'm telling you why you think I think that would be crazy. Yeah, that's nuts to me. And first of all, I'm also someone that was fine, like, even with Kia, if you wanted to hyphenate that shit and say Jacob Farrell, I'm fine with that. But adding somebody else in the mix with a name, no, the name means something.
Yeah, it means something. The person that's sitting up there raising
I got a tattoo like an idiot at 14 years old, my family crest, because that's just what you did, because you didn't, like, I forget my last name for some reason. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that shit is very much important, no? Is your last name not important to y'all?
And it's still there.
That might be like a good father.
Yes, exactly. The confusion. Like, the confusion is so crazy. Peeje said you can prevent that by just like being a good dad.
I'm saying Future's not in this room. We don't know him. I'm talking you and I. Like, to me, yes, I would have a huge issue
but what
with
I'm
that.
saying,
and we also don't know. And I'm not putting anything on Ciara. I'm sure there's been plenty of times where there's been women that have held their child away from the father because they got in a new relationship. Like, let's not act like all women are the most amazing mothers and don't use their kid as a weapon.
Okay, but we weren't talking about that. We were talking about the Future situation.
I know. I was going off what Peeje said.
I don't know anything about their dynamic with their child, so I don't know.
That's why I was saying off what Peeje said, you could just be a good father. And I'm saying there's also women that have had children with good fathers that they keep away from their kid.
For sure.
Get a new relationship. I'm going to just spite you and add this last name here. Like, let's not act like that doesn't exist.
For sure. Absolutely.
Yeah, but how, like,
to me, playing with last names is like
when people say that, it's just like, yes, there are. I'm sure there's women that are just so upset and they just, you're such a good dad, but they just want to keep the baby away from you. But let's be honest, how often does that really happen? You're really a great dad, but they want to keep the baby away from you. They want to keep their kid 24/7 and be a single mom and had this bad motherfucker living in this house with me 24/7, but you're such a great dad, they won't give them to you. How often do you think that really happens?
Let's talk about the rapper from Atlanta that put nobody on. His verse on Donda, Andre 3000. Hey, Miss Donda, can you ask my father if he felt insecure that he didn't have my last name? My mama probably did it out of spite.
Mm-hmm.
It happens all the time. Like, he literally rapped about a healthy relationship of just young people having a kid, and out of spite, because she was in her feelings, and a young lady that didn't know what she was doing was mad at the dad. His dad's last name is not Benjamin. That's his mother's last name.
Okay, but that's
probably did it out of spite.
But that's okay. We're talking about him having his mother's last name, not another man's last name or keeping the kid away from his dad. We're talking about a last name.
I'm saying people, not just women, do things out of spite, and the last name is a big thing.
Yes, okay,
That
that was a completely different conversation.
It's a spiteful thing. I'm purposely giving my son my last name, even though my father is active right here, but she's doing it out of spite.
But also,
because they are in a rocky relationship.
Okay, just because Andre said that on a song also does not mean that that's just that. Because also, if we're not married, why does my son have your last name and not mine? Why is your last name more important that my son, who I pushed out of my pussy, should have a different last name than me?
Because of misogyny.
Exactly.
No, cool.
Yeah.
But
exactly.
But Andre 3000 didn't say, okay, because the world has been misogynistic since the day of time. He said she probably did it out of spite.
Yeah.
I'm with you. That's why I even said to kid, if you want to do the hyphenate shit, like there was one kid in my school that had the hyphenate thing and we all thought he was a fucking weirdo. But you know, that kid usually ends up weird that has the hyphen, but I'm here for the hyphen.
Yeah.
I'm not wrong. The kid with the hyphen ends up a little weird.
That's not true.
It's very true.
I feel like we can find out. I feel like there's a study on that somewhere. I feel like we could.
That kid ends up weird
percentage.
But because I do agree that a lot of that is based off ancient misogyny, where the father the last name goes to the kid. Mm-hmm. I was here for the hyphen. Keith was like, no, Mars should just have your last name. But I was open to it. I was definitely not against it at all.
My kid will have a hyphen whether I'm married or not.
I respect that. Matter of fact, I don't know if I'm going to have more kids.
Your kid will have a hyphen?
Whether I'm married or not, my kid. Because even if I get married, my last name will be hyphenated. So my last name means a lot to me. A lot to me. I never said last names don't matter, Rory. You're being obtuse on purpose. No, I never said last names didn't matter. My last name means a lot to me, so I'm hyphenating regardless. But I've dealt with men that were like, I'm not with that. And I was like, I didn't plan on marrying you anyway. But some men don't like that, which is just it's all just ego-based to me. Like, my kid will have my last name. Yeah, so will mine. It will have my last name too. My grandfather put a name on my last name, and so did his parents. So like, yeah, my shit means a lot to me. It can be hyphenated.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna have more kids. Most of my cousins are so I have a girl, so like the Pharaoh legacy, at least in this part of the tree, like may end. Mm-hmm. So yeah, Amara, you hyphenating that shit.
Exactly.
I just where I'm at with it.
I think I just want kids to be happy and healthy, man.
No. It's about you. It's not about the kids.
No,
It's about how you feel. This episode is sponsored by Ro. You cannot spell Rory without the Ro. Maul has a birthday coming up. He's going to the islands.
Ro, baby, Ro!
He's going to row to the islands with a bunch of porn stars, and he's getting up there in age a bit. So I feel like he's going to need that Ro. He's going to need that Ro on the island. Obviously, if you're going for your birthday with 3 porn stars, I think you're going to need a 2-in-1 prescription treatment for guys who want a more controlled erection. No?
A little more help. Just a little more help. Assistance. I just need somebody to set the screen a little bit. Yeah.
Here's the thing, though. Ro works faster than any other treatment because they dissolve under your tongue. The porn stars won't even know. Mm-hmm. And then it goes directly to your bloodstream.
Nor do they care.
But they will have a way better time if you want that Ro.
Absolutely. And if you are approved, the treatment ships directly to your door. I need that to come right to the door. Everybody mind your business. Don't open my package. Leave it alone.
For sure.
If prescribed new sexual health patients get $15 off their first order of Sparks on a recurring plan, connect with a provider at ro.co/Rory and Maul to find out if prescription Ro Sparks are right for you. That's ro.co/Rory and Maul for $15 off your first order.
This episode is brought to you by BetterHelp. Who do you go to in order to solve your life problems? I do not go to my group chat. I do not go to this podcast because clearly you guys are listeners and know my co-hosts just make fun of my problems. And you guys as listeners, all you guys do is make fun of my problems. I can't go anywhere because nobody cares about me. So I have to go to a therapist, and BetterHelp gives you quality therapists that work according to a strict code of conduct, unlike y'all, and are fully licensed in the US. BetterHelp does the initial matching work for you so you can focus on your therapy goals. A short questionnaire helps you identify your needs and preferences, like having very mean, podcast fans and co-hosts. Fully online, and you can pause your subscription whenever you need to and switch therapists at any time, no extra cost. That's 30,000 therapists that you can talk to. Like, you can run through 30,000 different people with BetterHelp. As the largest online therapy provider in the world, BetterHelp can provide access to mental health professionals with a diverse variety of expertise. Find the one with BetterHelp. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/RoryMall. That's betterhelp.com/RoryMall.
Oh, man.
Do we have voicemails?
You've got mail.
Of course, these are sponsored by Boost. Would you think otherwise?
Unlimited voice calls.
All these people just for free.
Unlimited voicemails.
$25.
There you go.
Hey y'all, so I have a question. So I had a friend from elementary school, all the way up to our late 20s. And last year she graduated from this program, and I unfortunately didn't go because I just felt uncomfortable. I used to date her cousin, and we fell off pretty bad. And it was just seeing her whole family, which I used to be close with. And, my ex already has his own family himself. He has kids, his wife and everything. So I just felt like, I didn't necessarily have to be at the party, but we could do something else. So we could go out to dinner, we could go clubbing, etc. So that same year I got married, and guess what, y'all? She didn't fucking go to my wedding because I don't know if she felt like very hurt that I didn't go to her party, but she didn't go to my wedding. And we're still like on social media, but we really haven't spoken in like a year. And my baby shower is coming up, and I don't know, like, is it wrong that I don't invite her, or should I invite her? Am I right for not inviting her? Because we still have like a circle of friends, but me and her just don't speak. So I just need advice. Like, should I just really detach myself? Like, what should I do?
Don't invite her.
It's given that y'all not friends. Like, you gonna hang that up, baby.
I feel like you could probably
And it's not like they're not friends because of beef. Because I think some people think that
outgrow each other.
Yeah, you just outgrow each other. It's not like something happened, like somebody said something, or it's just one of those things where you just, life just takes you in different directions. We don't speak as much. She didn't come to your wedding. I don't see why she would come to your baby shower. I think that's kind of like hand in hand. Like,
yeah.
So,
I mean, did she have a reason why she didn't show up to the wedding?
She said, she assumes that it's because the other one didn't show up to like her graduation party or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
She said that they're all in the same circle of friends. I'm not saying be chatty patty with everything, but I would talk to some people in your circle that are still close with her and get a temperature check. Like, hey, what happened with the wedding? Was it because of the graduation? Would it be weird if I didn't? Like, I would ask the circle of friends you're in that are still close with her, no?
Yeah.
That would be the people I would
I would say, ask them. But if you're calling, obviously, here and asking us, my answer is, nah, don't invite her.
Yeah, I don't think you need to be quite honest.
Yeah.
You skip the wedding. And maybe you saved $200 on a plate. Like, maybe it was for the better that she didn't show up.
Baby shower?
No, the wedding.
Oh.
You pay per plate.
But yeah, I would ask.
But they charge $200 a plate for a baby shower? Shit. I mean, but we should be like, everybody cook something and bring it. Like, I didn't know it was $200.
If we don't have this type of friendship where you can call me, and ask me these questions, why would I show up to a wedding or a baby shower where I have to pay for this? I have to get you a gift. I have to get a dress. I'm spending money on somebody and you ain't even really my friend for real, because you can't even call me and ask me what the fuck the issue is. I'm cool.
But there's a thing though, because I know somebody that went through something like this with, having a baby shower and all of that, and they were like sisters. And to the day I asked, like, yo, what happened? She's like, yo, I don't know. Like, it just stopped talking, stopped, reaching out. Didn't, congratulate me when I was, got pregnant, when I had the baby, like none of that. And it was like, just completely just don't speak. Mm-hmm. And it is the craziest shit in the world, because I'm like, y'all were like sisters. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know what happened. Like, so, things happen in friendships and relationships where there's a thing of you kind of don't know what happened. And then so much time has passed where neither one of y'all reached out to kind of have that conversation. So now it's like, yo, we haven't spoken in over a year.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Who's going to make that call? I don't feel like I was wrong. So I shouldn't, like, this person started acting funny and just completely like, didn't acknowledge my wedding or didn't acknowledge my pregnancy or my baby shower. Like, So I'm supposed to still even accept all of that and then reach out and be like, yo, like, some people feel like they shouldn't. It should be the other person like, yo, she's the one not speaking to me, or she stopped talking to me and all of a sudden, so why am I reaching out, speaking out? Like, even me, sometimes I think I told you, like, I reached out to a couple of my friends that we just kind of lost touch, and I did not know why. Like, I cannot tell you why we stopped speaking, but it got to a point where I was just really confused. Like, yo, why the fuck do we not speak? Like, and then you reach out and then you realize like it really was nothing in particular. It was just like a life thing. Like, yo, like I have a kid now, you know, I'm doing this and, you know, I'm busy with, you know, our show and doing things like life just happens. But it is important to kind of like reach out and be like, yo, what's up? Like, what's going on?
No, I agree. Cause there's definitely like lifelong relationships with people that I don't speak to every day, but love is always still there. But it kind of goes back full circle to the Japanese lady of like, what does this mean to you? Like, if I'm comfortable us not speaking for years and years, doesn't mean there's a problem, but if I haven't reached out, maybe I just don't need to. Like, maybe I can just move on with the people that are active in my life at this moment.
Yeah, but that's tough when there's somebody that you fucking knew since you were 10, 11 years old. That's tough to kind of just be like, yo, we just don't. And like I said, y'all were through adulthood, you were in each other's lives, and then pregnancy happens or marriage happens and things like that, and then we just completely...
All right, so I'm thinking like lifelong friends. My best friend, since kindergarten, he'd be invited to everything, but we also have a group chat with 3 other people that I'm still like, we talk every day in the group chat from high school friends. But I wouldn't be like, yo, y'all want to come to Amara's birthday party. I would only my mans from kindergarten. But those are still my lifelong friends, but like we don't hang out. Matter of fact, group chats is probably the reason why we're
still communicating.
Still talking like that. Like I wouldn't be like, yo, come to Amara's birthday party.
Well, people that you went to high school with that you still talk to?
Yeah, because it's just not even that type of relationship. Like they be throwing memes in the chat. Like we don't have like life conversations like that. Matter of fact, one of them just had a kid, and that was the only reason that I had him come to Amara's second birthday, because he had a kid.
Now that I think about it, I don't speak to nobody from my high school.
Yeah. Well, you said they're all gay now.
I didn't say all. Most.
Which basically means they're rats.
Yeah, like according to Thug. Now
everyone you went to high school with snitched.
See what I took from that Thug Bang interview? Now I know why I don't speak to them, because
they rats.
snitches. Yeah, they're rats. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I don't know why.
There's not much.
No, I'm lying. It's people I went to high school with, but those are like my like family. That's like cousins for real. Okay. Like we speak. But outside of that, like I really don't. Like every now and then we may, you know, hit each other up, yo, what's good? But I speak to people like I lived like in my neighborhood every day, like on my block. Like we, you know what I'm saying, grew up together. Like I speak to them all pretty often, if not every day. But yeah, like high school.
But I think sometimes life moments matter when it comes to guest lists. Like even if you're getting married, your married friends may be closer to you because of the lifestyle y'all are living now versus the people that you've grown up with. Sure. Cruz, my guy from Rock Nation, Cruz, love Cruz, right? I've known Cruz for maybe 3-4 years at most. Cruz came to my daughter's second birthday. Yeah. Cruz as a child. Him and I speak every single day because of work as well, outside of me just liking Cruz as a person. Yeah. I thought of him before I thought of my high school friends that I've known for 30 fucking years. Like, cause like, nah, y'all don't have kids. Like, I also don't want to make that weird when I send you a kid birthday invite and you don't come. Now it's like, all right, that's weird. So yeah, it's about your lifestyle too, of the people that are around you that match with what you're going through at the time. I think that's important.
I remember I didn't get invited to my boy's wedding, and everybody was like, damn, you don't feel no way about that? And at the time, I didn't, but I didn't understand why I didn't feel away. And then him and his wife ended up getting divorced in like 2 years. So I was like, oh, that's why I didn't feel away. Because I kind of felt like that shit wasn't going to last. Because I remember in the moment, I didn't feel any. I was just like, nah, I'm not tripping. Really did not care at all. You know what I'm saying? And then they got divorced. I was like, that's probably why I never really like bothered me that I didn't get invited because it was kind of like shit didn't even last. Like in 2 years y'all was divorced, so it's like, yeah. But I don't know. I think so.
Did you ever hear the 50 Cent Crazy record with P&B Rock? Rest in peace. He said, I paid for my cousin's wedding over $200,000. 6 years later, he's the wrong man. I'd be so fucking tight.
Oh yeah, that's tough. 200,000 and 6 years later, y'all divorced. Yeah.
But then also, there's weddings that I wouldn't go to because I don't even believe y'all want to get married.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm
gonna waste my. Weddings are expensive. Like, for sure. Especially if they're not. Shit, with Taylor's wedding, when she told me it was in New York, I was like, thank the fucking Lord. Because I knowing her, I thought that shit was going to be in fucking like Brazil or something. And I'm like, all right, well, let me start emptying the piggy bank now for this shit. When she said New York City, I was like, you have no idea how much that just changed my life because I have a child. I work every fucking day. I have shit going on. Like, yeah, that matters a lot
absolutely.
Too.
For sure.
I'm going to Maddie, who's writer on our staff. You guys remember Maddie?
Yes.
She's getting married in New Hampshire this month.
That's a cute little drive.
Yeah. And I can't wait for her wedding. I love her husband. I offended him at my daughter's birthday party, which I told you guys. I can't wait. But also, I hit Loyon to budget this shit. Like, where it is, it's in New Hampshire. There's not like hotels and shit. I gotta like rent a house. It's like a lot of fucking money.
Yeah.
Like, that's a commitment for people to invite people to weddings. And I love Maddie and I can't wait for it, but I'm not going to pretend like this isn't a pretty penny for fucking New Hampshire. Like, it's only renting houses. That's the only thing you can do.
Don't invite me to your wedding. God forbid, don't invite me to be in that bitch. Please don't.
Do you think either of us will ever get married? Peeje, I didn't like that laugh.
I think that,
and only Peeje came to my engagement party. Maul wouldn't drive to St. Albans, Queens for me.
I think there's a
I didn't even know you had an engagement party.
You were invited.
I was?
100%.
I don't even remember that.
To answer the question.
I'm sorry, Demaris. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
You can just put a cut of a beep and then we can get back into.
I need Maul to stop laughing. Well, Maul laughing can lead into the question that you just asked.
Oh, no. We're rolling already. Peeje already cut it and we're moving forward.
Yeah. So man, I think it's a possibility for either of you to get married. Yeah, I think that's a possibility.
Thanks, Demaris. You really nailed it with that. It's a possibility. We know it's a possibility.
Anything's a possibility.
I think it's a possibility.
Okay.
Do you think Maul and I are going to get married?
Not to each other.
If you continue,
I think there's a better possibility of Maul and I getting married to each other than there is for us.
Listen,
Maul, according to the government, we are in bed together.
Oh, it's the same
according to the IRS.
It's the same document.
We are 50-50 partners.
I think if you guys continue,
you want to take my last name?
If you continue in the way that you are currently, no, I do not think that either of you will get married.
In the way you're currently going. What am I currently doing?
What am I? I'm actually in a very healthy place in my life.
Yeah, me too.
Why you?
Very healthy.
Don't ask me questions y'all don't want the fucking answers to. Y'all acting like my nigga now.
But I'm just, as you answer it, I'm just kind of like, just ad-libbing off your answer.
Do y'all think y'all will get married?
Yeah, I think I will.
When?
Now that I don't know. Only God.
Ballpark.
Carried it to I don't know.
Birthdays in 2 weeks.
Yeah, I don't know. Who's counting? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, my 60s maybe, 50s. Yeah.
But at that point, I think it's too late for you
to get married.
No. I think you can have a life partnership, a monogamous partnership with somebody for the rest of your life. But by the time you're 50 and have a little bit of money, why am I getting married?
No, I mean,
so I can die and you can just have all this shit. Like,
no, I mean,
marriage is, to me, is for like people. Lack of a better word, like in your 20s where you think life.
You said lack of a better word and landed. Okay, good.
Like you just have the hope that this is going to work out for the rest of your life in your 20s, your 30s. You still have the dream. Life has not torn you down and broken you down to the emoji that Thug posted. Yeah. You still have hope. You still think the world's going to bring you good things and that like love exists.
And you hear
that shit is not for people in their 50s.
You hear this person talking and they got upset when I said, I don't think that they will get married if they continue to be the person that they are.
Mm-hmm.
Do you hear the way that he's talking about love and marriage and partnership? Okay.
I said probably not, but I am in a healthy place. I can receive love. First of all, I'm only 35. We established that Maul is 46 today. I'm saying, I think once you hit 50, what's the point of getting married?
Yeah.
You could still have a life partnership.
Mm-hmm.
Just why am I'm signing a document at 50 years old?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm cool. I could do a will.
Y'all do
I have a will.
Y'all keep saying like
everything
this
that
signing a document thing. When marriage, the government eventually got in your business, but marriage did not start out as a business agreement. Is it a business agreement? Yes, but that's not all there is to marriage.
I think marriage started as a business agreement. People
go in front of God and promise and devote themselves to their partner in front of their God of choice. That is the most important part about marriage.
Oh wait,
so this knocking it down to just a business agreement or signing a piece of paper. No, I'm standing in front of an altar and pledging myself to you in front of whoever our chosen deity.
I give my all to have. Well, I don't know. That's just a great wedding song. I don't know.
That's not a good. It's a breakup song.
No, but it's still a good wedding. Yeah, I broke up with my girlfriend and married you.
And you're saying I'd give my all to have just one more night with my ex while I'm standing at the altar with.
It was a shotgun wedding. We're getting married because she's pregnant.
I'm doing it right there.
My mom baptized my daughter in my bathtub. So like you could do anything.
Yeah, you can do anything.
I'm not saying Maul would not go. I mean, he has a Jesus piece, so clearly he would go upon white Christ. He could do that with his partner.
Yeah.
But that's not government wise. You could just do a will.
Rory, when y'all be thinking
in my will, it says all to pull the plugs. Who's allowed here? Demaris, you're allowed to pull the plugs. Like,
don't put that on me.
Oh, it's in there. It's in writing. That's loyal.
It's not in writing. You did not give me permission to pull your plugs. First of all, you didn't ask me if I wanted that responsibility.
Pull it.
I would. That's what I'm saying. Wait, am I? No. Am I in the will?
Put half in on the will. Wills are expensive. I was about to say,
am I in the will or am I in the business agreement that if you so do pass, I get a piece of the business?
No, that's not.
So then why the fuck are you pulling the plug on me? Because then I'm just gonna kill you because what the fuck?
If Demaris would pull that plug so fast.
You know what was one of the like more morbid things when Maul and I started our business was when Loyan put together that agreement of if one of us dies and we had to have a real conference call about Maul dying or me dying.
Yeah, just
no, but he was doing his job. Like
you have to.
Yeah, no, of course. It was just it was like having the if I die call on your calendar
is crazy.
That was a very morbid Zoom. Like
morbidity.
Like, yo, listen, all right. So if Maul die, like you sign in here to say that 50% go to his family and everything.
Good,
I was like, I mean, Lauren, I would do that anyways. We don't need to like I would have hit Biggs and been like, yo, take this 50% and give it to his sister, his nephew, his mom.
Holy shit.
I was like, nah, you got to have that in writing. I was like, all right, man. I'll sign this death certificate.
Life is so fucking crazy, man. To the young lady, though, do not invite her, I guess, to your baby shower.
Or if you miss her, call her and say, oh, what's the problem? People be so afraid of like confrontation. Not all confrontation has to be negative. Like if you care about this person and you want to fix the relationship, obviously you do because you're even considering this. Call her and say, yo, what's up? Like, what's going on with us? It's going to be uncomfortable. It's going to make you feel weird in your crevices. But like, if you care about this person, and sometimes that's just what you got to do. Everybody got to stop being so afraid of confrontation. Like, figure out because sometimes the problem don't even be that fucking serious. Y'all can get over it in one phone call. Don't even be that deep, right?
It ain't even that serious. Like, we could have had this conversation a year and a half ago.
Yeah. Fuck is y'all so, if y'all be, it's like y'all are scared. Like, what the fuck are y'all so afraid of? People be afraid to have conversations.
I saw Rory in them Twitter spaces again.
Yeah, I was on.
Why do I keep getting those notifications? How do I turn that off on my phone?
You probably can. Just go in there.
You get notifications?
When you was in Twitter Spaces. I was in Twitter Spaces. You said you was giving Amara a bath.
No, this was last night. You were talking about, what was that, Saturday that you would hit me about Twitter Spaces?
Mm-hmm. Friday.
Yeah.
Friday. Mm-hmm.
You get notifications for that?
From anything that my name is mentioned in, tagged.
Oh, you got like Google Alerts and shit on.
I don't know what the fuck it is. I'm like, I don't care about none of this shit. Why am I getting alerted about this shit? I don't care.
You have 6 phones, that's why.
Yeah, that is true. We should do another Spaces soon, though.
I'm down.
Yeah,
I'm definitely down.
Talk to the girls. What's my girl's name? Kiara. What's the other ones?
That's
Nene.
Demaris was on with Nene on Saturday.
And it's another one. What's the other one? We met at the New York show.
I don't remember.
I forgot her name. Damn. I don't want to.
But yeah, I was in Twitter Spaces with them because the name of the Twitter Spaces was like, oh, talking about this, talking about that, and then they put Sassy Maris in there. So I wrote niggas like, the fuck you niggas calling me sassy?
Oh, that's
for?
why you had texted me to to get in the space.
No,
Oh, you had space beef?
Oh no, we
No, it
could have
wasn't.
got it shaken if you wanted.
You had
it
a space
wasn't. It
patty?
wasn't space
Damaris could
beef.
bathe. I mean, Amar could have bathed herself. Damaris, like you should have told me that part.
Yeah, why you ain't called me? I would have ran down with you.
No, I
didn't know
didn't
it was
need to
that
run
type of
down. I
time.
just wanted to know. I'm like, well, why are y'all calling me sassy? And they said because when I did my calling during when I was in Curacao, when I did my calling, they said I seemed like I had an attitude and like I didn't want to be there.
Oh yeah, we said the same
Because
thing.
you
while we were there.
dislocated your hip in a pool.
No, not even that. But because I was still having problems with my ovary.
Yeah.
I was in a lot of pain. So I told them that I was like, I wasn't being sassy. They didn't force me to call in. That was actually my idea. But I was just in a lot of pain and I was trying to not look like I was in pain, but I was in pain, which is why I got off the phone so abruptly.
Oh, shout out to the girls because we definitely said that in here. Peeje was like, "Damn, Demaris looked like she didn't want to do that shit."
No, I was in pain.
I think we cut half of it.
And the crazy,
Yeah, we did.
The crazy shit
We
is,
cut most of it.
I called Rory. I mean, I texted Rory and said, "Hey, I'm sorry," which I wish you would have shared with them instead of everybody thinking I just got a fucking attitude problem. I text you and said, "Hey, I'm in a lot of pain. That's why I got off."
We knew off mic that you were not feeling well.
Oh,
Like,
okay,
we knew that part. That's why you need a will, just in case.
okay, yeah.
I finally convinced my dad at his age to get a will. That took years of convincing.
Jake, he doesn't need a will. A will needs Jake.
We were at Yankee Stadium. He had shorts on, and I could see like a bump on the side of his calf. And I was like, "What's that?" He said, "My cancer's acting up."
I didn't mean to laugh. But that is the answer. That is such a Jake answer.
I
though.
bust out laughing. My cancer's acting up.
Nigga, it's not like arthritis.
Like a rash. My cancer's acting up, man. Like you get to a point in life where you just bring it on, man. Who gives a fuck? Like,
big ass tumor on your leg. My
gives a
cancer's
fuck?
acting up again.
It is.
Oh,
What it
you
is.
getting it removed? That motherfucker's in the hospital every other day. There's a new tumor just getting removed. He walk out like he just got the flu shot. Like,
Yo, I'm telling you.
like the way I've seen other people get tumors removed, it's like a whole thing. It's a process.
Yeah.
He really just be walking out like, "No, I'm good."
They don't make them like that no more. That's the problem with
He
this
don't
world.
even be limping. He be trying to walk on the leg.
Yeah, they don't make them like Jake no more, man. We need to bring the Jakes back, man.
But we didn't show my Uncle Brian's ashes. We didn't show that video, did we?
Oh my God, I laughed so hard at that.
What?
I laughed so hard.
I put it in the chat. We tried to spread my Uncle Brian's ashes at Yankee Stadium, but how the wind was working, and nobody would listen to me. How the wind was working.
Uncle Brian's ashes ended up on Jerome Ave on the top of a fucking Civic. Uncle Brian's ashes.
It's all over the window of the Ford train.
Just the thought of it sounds great. His ashes are blowing to center field, maybe left field. Get some ashes on maybe Aaron Judge, who knows? But like, it did not happen that way. They were at the top of the stadium, like the last seat, went to the side of the stadium and, had a bag, dumped the ashes, and the wind was blowing out of the stadium around the back of the stadium onto Jerome Avenue in the Ford train.
I didn't send y'all. There was another angle of the seats we were in, because I showed y'all the video that I was taking when we were up there. Somebody in the seats we were across the stadium took another video, and you can see the ashes swoop out of the stadium. And everyone on the bus back was like, "No, I think they made it to the field." And I was like, whoever took that video followed the ashes out of the stadium.
Yeah. Uncle Brian is not in center field. I can promise you he's not.
Well, when the wind blows the other way one day, they'll blow him into the stadium.
No. I don't think you understand. It rained all kind of shit since then. Uncle
his-
Brian is in the sewers.
His elbow is in Concourse Village right now.
New York City. It's Uncle Brian knows that they meant well, but he's nowhere near Yankee Stadium. I can promise you that. He's not. But I understand it was a great, great sentiment. Y'all tried, but
So they taped his photo. We bought an extra ticket because this is just
what
how-
y'all was supposed to do was get the ticket to go on the field before the game, and just kind of sprinkle them right there on the third baseline.
Mo, my godfather asked a bar to open at 7:30 in the morning where the bus was in Nutley, New Jersey. 7:30 in the morning. He opened a bar
Yeah.
for 45 Irish fucks. You think anyone was making it onto the field when they started drinking at 7:30? The entire bus was just coolers of Bud Light everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm shocked we made it to the game.
Yeah.
Let
Did they
alone
win
the
that game?
beginning.
Did they win?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Smoked them.
Okay, good.
No, I have good luck with Yankee Stadium. But we put my Uncle Brian's, we bought an extra ticket and put his picture like on one of the seats, like in the section. And somebody with us had like a 9/11 shirt on.
Never forget.
Of course. and a woman walked up and was like, "Did he die in 9/11?" I was like, no, he didn't. And she said, "Well, my husband did.
Yeah.
He was a firefighter." I was like, I thank him for his service. I swear to God, this is all complete.
People are so awkward, yo.
Like,
People
I was
are so fucking awkward.
And then my awkward ass is like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
Who just yelled, "Did he die in 9/11?"
I mean, it makes sense though.
I get it. The shirt. But,
Yeah, it makes sense.
But no, we weren't doing a tribute to 9/11. It was in August.
And then the ashes, obviously. We had like, it all ties together, Rory, is what I'm saying. Oh, man.
Well, rest in peace, Uncle Brian, man.
Rest in peace, Uncle Brian.
You were laid to rest on Jerome Avenue.
And 9/11 is in a couple of days again. So rest in peace to everybody that was lost in 9/11, right? Because we can never forget.
For sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, we'll talk to y'all in a couple of days.
On 9/11?
On 9/11. We'll talk to y'all on 9/11. 911.
Don't we have Jocelyn on 9/11?
Oh, my God. Pray for us as we pray for y'all. And we'll talk to y'all soon. Be safe. Be blessed. I'm that nigga. He's just ginger.
We should just do a whole 9/11 conspiracy episode with Jocelyn.